spill. Hot dogs and a cold chill, we go wild just for the thrill. Cheerleaders doing their dance, crowd in a football trance. Friends and beers in every hand, living life like we planned. Let's up and go, we won't slow down in this wild football show. Let's up and go, we'll make some noise in this big crowd we know.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Game 3 of this series. We've got a good game for y'all today. It is Game 3. They are heading back to Seattle for this one. We got baseball for y'all today. Seattle Mariners versus the Toronto Blue Jays. Mariners hosting Toronto today. We have covered a lot of Mariners baseball already this postseason. This will be our first look at the Toronto Blue Jays as we head into this game. Couple things right off the bat. The Seattle Mariners are 2-0 heading back home. Watched a couple of, I guess you can call them pundits, watched a couple of those guys, you know, Alex Rodriguez, Derek Jeter, Big Papi Ortiz, talking about this matchup right here. There's a split decision. And I think people are starting to lean a little bit more towards this Mariners side today. The Toronto Blue Jays are looking to pull it back to level. And just another knock on the Blue Jays' chances right now. The next not 2, but 3 games will take place in Seattle. Shout out to the chat right now. Joseph, what's going on? We got LaShawn Corbin in the house. Robert Zamora, hello. No Daffy checked in here as well. Sir Breadcrumb saying Mariners in 4. He's busting out the broom and sweeping the Blue Jays away. Can you tell I don't do much sweeping? Okay. No Daffy's in the house. Steve is in the house. Joseph's in the house. Robert's in the house. Mad Steve is here with us. Brent Moore is here. Looks like YFC 111 is in the house as well. Sean Hunt, what's going on, my friend? What up, No Daffy? Jeremy Scott, peace up. What's up, man? How you doing, Jeremy? Okay, so Blue Jays on the road in Seattle. Mariners having had a pretty solid season in the postseason and pretty solid matchups here in this postseason as well. Let me see. Do I have my graphic? There's one graphic that I will bring up in a little bit. It is the series schedule. But again, the Seattle Mariners won Game 1 2-1, and then they blew the brakes off of the game in Game 2, winning by what? I think it was 10-3 or something like that. 10-3, something like that. Okay. Let's see. Nothing but buffering, says Robert Zamora. Robert, are you buffering right now? Are you buffering, Robert? I think we should be good right now. Anybody else having issues at the moment outside of that? Hopefully there are no more buffer issues right there. If there are, we'll have to make an adjustment to the next live stream. But we're pretty much locked in right now. It's all good now, says Robert. Good. LaShawn saying, I'm not caring who wins between these two teams. I'm going for the Dodgers throughout and to win the World Series. YouTube is having server issues. Honestly, dude, I had to deal with some of those server issues earlier today. Grunge 90s music. I couldn't even set up the live streams today. There was on multiple channels, says Jeremy Scott. So, having issue also, buffering at first, but looks like we're good. We're all settled in. Okay. All right. Let's take a look at some stats right now. Let's take a look at some of these stats right here, folks. Toronto Blue Jays versus the Seattle Mariners. Toronto, more runs per game scored. This does include both regular season and postseason numbers. 4.98 runs per game for the Toronto Blue Jays. 4.72 for the Seattle Mariners. However, if you take a look at this, the home run numbers are much higher here for the Seattle Mariners. And when you look at this right here, you're thinking, 1.2 to 1.4, that doesn't mean a whole lot. I'll tell you what that means. That's like 40-plus home runs during the regular season for the Seattle Mariners. Another area where I really want you guys to take a look at right here is the stolen bases per game. Did you know that the Seattle Mariners have stolen over 100 more bases than the Toronto Blue Jays have in the regular season. That's a lot of bases, bro. That's a lot of bases. I do expect the Seattle Mariners to keep that going. Taking a look at some of the numbers there as well between the batters 3, 4, and 5. Looks like batters 3, 4, and 5 have been doing a lot better for Seattle than the Blue Jays have done in the previous one, their previous matchup with the Yankees, and in this series right now. So batters 3, 4, and 5 will have to show up. That's Vladdy Guerrero, that's Santander, and that's Kirk. Let's see if they can improve the batting average, see if they can get someone on base, and see if someone out here can steal a base for Toronto, because it's looking rough out there once they get on those bags. So, runs per game, advantage Blue Jays. Home runs per game, slugging, advantage over here for the Seattle Mariners. And I can't even say slugging, guys. It's straight up just the home runs, because on-base percentage and slugging percentage is higher for the Blue Jays. Offensively, this Blue Jays team, another team that plays pretty good. They don't swing for the fences, and I wouldn't call the Blue Jays small ball either. Based off of the numbers, based off what I've seen, I would call this power hitting. I would call these a good, solid power team offensively. Curious to see how they will stack up defensively here against the Seattle Mariners. I'll let you know right now the Seattle Mariners have the edge defensively. According to the numbers, though, the Blue Jays on offense should, and I say should, score more runs. But we've seen that they haven't over the last 2 matchups. Both of those games in Toronto as well. Toronto taking, a 4-day break between having beaten the New York Yankees and playing the Seattle Mariners. Guys, baseball is an everyday sport. So these guys, yes, they're tired, but they are on the cusp, on the precipice of reaching a World Series for the first time in franchise history. So those tight hamstrings, those hit by pitches on the wrist, you take a couple licks here and there, all that goes out the window. And here they are on the road, no pressure on their backs, right? They are already coming into this series considered underdogs. They're looking pretty good. So maybe Toronto will tear a page out of the Seattle Mariners book, and the Blue Jays on the road will feel less pressure. They can open up and go full throttle today. I do think that the Blue Jays will take this game today. I do think the Seattle Mariners will win the series now. Originally, I was on with the Blue Jays because they beat my New York Yankees. But the Seattle Mariners, boy, they are looking pretty good. Joseph, what's going on? Saying Ohtani be getting so much hype, but he's not even good. You're right, he's not good. He's great. Ohtani is great. He's just been struggling in the postseason. Looks like Leroy saying awkward. What's going on, Leroy? Let's see. Jeff Metterling saying, if anyone is having YouTube problems, it's not out working. Just be patient, and YouTube will be back soon. How many of you guys are having issues today with the stream? Raise your hand if you're having issues right now with glitching or anything like that. Any questions out there? Yes, I'm having problems with YouTube reception, says Casey Lewis. Let's effing go, says Yvonne. We'll see what the baseball gods have to say about it, says Jeremy. Mad Steve also having YouTube issues. Let's take a quick look at my YouTube analytics and see if I can't alleviate some of this right now. Let's see, go to studio mode. Let's see if I can't drop the settings here. We'll go to output. We'll see if we can't drop the bit rate just a little bit and see if that might help out the stream here. Let's go to 15,000 kbs. It might drop the quality of the stream, but I think it's better than y'all having to deal with the buffering. Might be better than y'all dealing with the buffering. We might even have to go to a delay mode. Okay, maybe that will help. Maybe that will help. Okay. Delay, 1 second, drop frames. Looks like 0 here, so this should be cleaning up right now. A quick refresh should solve it, says No Daffy. Both YouTube and YouTube TV says unapologetic and unfiltered truth, so I guess it may not be me. Worked itself out. Okay, mega YouTube issues. Not your fault. All channels are messed up. Thank you for letting me know, guys. Thanks for clearing that up because I'm out here trying to make some adjustments. Is your son announcing any innings tonight? No. He had a big doctor's visit today. He got a couple vaccines, and he's sleeping right now. Going to sleep that off. Getting the baby poked by needles is never a fun thing for either baby or mom and dad. So right now, Christina's downstairs taking care of baby, and we'll get to baby later. But thanks for asking, Casey Lewis. Let's see. What's up to Freedom Boom saying, what's up, broski? What up, Freedom Boom? Thank you for checking in. Jason saying, mine only buffered till I got in. No trouble since. Rock and roll, Jason. So let's keep marching forward. Let's keep pushing this one forward here. Alrighty, folks. Pre-game. The opening pitch is scheduled here for 7:08. My PC is trying to tell me that it wants to do an update right now. Not this PC, the one that's running the TV over there. I'm going to go ahead and skip that thing and not do the update right here, right now. That being said, though, I've got 10 minutes until our opening pitch. Couple things I want to talk about. We took a look at the offense here. Defensively, big advantage for the Seattle Mariners in just about every single category. Earned run average, so runs that they give up per game. The Seattle Mariners giving up less than 4 runs per game. The Toronto Blue Jays giving up more than 4 runs per game. Walks and hits per innings pitched. The Seattle Mariners are giving up less walks and less hits per innings pitched. And again, this may not seem like a big difference right now, but you stretch that out. You stretch that out over the course of 160 games, that changes a lot. Strikeouts. We do have some pitchers here for the Toronto Blue Jays that can sling it. Shane Bieber going to be your starting pitcher for the Toronto Blue Jays, and George Kirby going to be your starting pitcher for the Seattle Mariners. Hits allowed per game, Mariners giving up less hits. Walks allowed per game, Mariners giving up less walks. We talked about that with whip right here. Home runs allowed, less home runs given up here by the Seattle Mariners. They do also commit less errors. Blue Jays give up less stolen bases. Not a big difference right there. Big enough to make a difference over the course of 160 games, but not so much in a small series like this. We'll see if the Mariners can steal a couple bases tonight, though. So I have a sneaking suspicion that they will. Here are the numbers for your starting pitchers today. Now, Shane Bieber is not a pitcher that gets a ton of action. Looks like during the regular season, Shane Bieber only pitched in 2025 40 innings compared to George Kirby 126. So this could be a bullpen game for Toronto, and we'll go down that bullpen list as they bring out fresh new arms. What did they say last time? That the Mariners went through 8 arms in the last game or something like that. Didn't watch it, but opening pitch at 7:08 Central Standard Time. Anyways, ERA, advantage Shane Bieber. Strikeouts, guys, y'all got to do the math on this right here, okay? So 645 pitches thrown compared to 2,000 pitches thrown. A little over, about 3 times the number of pitches. If we multiply this by 3, advantage still goes to George Kirby. Kirby has a pretty solid arm. Now, if we multiply this by 3, less walks given up by Shane Bieber. So we'll see if Kirby today ends up walking some players. I heard and read a report today talking about how the Blue Jays are going to have to focus on finding the strike zone today because these Seattle Mariners are sitting back and forcing the pitchers to throw in the zone. They are not going to be chasing. They also don't strike out very often, so we'll see. They might ground out, they might line out, they might fly out, but they don't strike out very often, the Seattle Mariners team. Okay, hits allowed, multiply that by 3. Again, looks like advantage Shane Bieber here. We look at home runs allowed, multiply that by 3. Advantage George Kirby, only 15 home runs given up on his 2,000 pitches, 8 home runs given up on 645. We could see some slugging today from Seattle, and if Seattle starts out hot, it's going to be a short night for both of these teams. If Seattle can start out hot and takes an early lead over the Blue Jays, this whole series could be over if the Mariners win today. Obviously not literally over. They still got to get 4 wins, but you go down 3-0 in a series, statistically not looking good. Walks and hits per innings pitched. That being said, you don't even have to multiply the numbers. That's what I like about the whip. Advantage here for Shane Bieber, but He gives up quite a few home runs. We'll see how it goes. Are we going 3D tonight, Mario? Of course we're going 3D tonight. No, Daffy? Of course. This is just our pre-game warm-up right now. That does bring me to this, though. I do need to change the channel here. I do got to change the channel. But this is going to be your batting rotation for both of these teams, folks. These are your lineups today. Randy Arozarena going to be your number 1 here for the Seattle Mariners. Number 2 going to be the big dumper himself, Cal Raleigh. Behind him will be Julio Rodríguez. Would like to see Julio Rodríguez perform better right now. Would like to see Julio Rodríguez get a couple of hits today. We'll see if that happens. Jorge Polanco here. Josh Naylor going to be number 5 on the rotation. Number 6 is Eugenio Suarez. Number 7, your designated hitter today, going to be Dominic Canzone. Number 8 going to be Victor Robles. And number 9 going to be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Oh, you have got to be kidding me. I didn't want to do the updates on my PC, and it's forcing the updates right now anyways. I probably should have stopped it from doing that. Opening pitch in 6 minutes, so I hope the update completes before that happens. Otherwise, I'll just be calling the 3D graphics. Let's hope that this actually updates here. Okay, guys, we've got George Springer, and I've actually got a typo right here. Looking at it, I added the extra R. So apparently George or Springer. No, it's George Springer. He will be number 1 up to bat here. He's the designated hitter for this team. Behind him is going to be Nathan Lukes. You can see the numbers over here for yourself. 99 hits on the regular season there for Nathan Lukes. I'm going to actually pull this up instead so you guys can take a look at this. I got to make sure that this screen is good to go for the next 5 minutes. Hang tight. Okay, so YouTube seems to be having issues. Jay Hendricks saying, guys, I think YouTube is down. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to do another adjustment here. It's almost done updating. It says 87% complete. We're cutting it close. I got 5 minutes right now. No, Daffy saying that I had to do an update earlier as well. It was a quick one. Looks like the updates are at 100%, but the wheel is continuing to spin. So is it really at 100%? You lie. Okay, I will be right back once again. This is the defense here for the Toronto Blue Jays. Let's show you guys the defense today for the Seattle Mariners. Okay, should be good to go. It looks like everybody's in the same boat, fishing in the same hole. What's going on, Courtney? Welcome to the chat. Jason in the house right now saying they didn't pay the tariff. What's going on, Ward Hanold? I see you out there saying mine's been back for about 5 minutes. Looks like everyone's in the same boat. Good to know, guys. Good to know, good to know. Yup, we're still working right now, says Jeremy Scott. You know what? Let's take a quick look right now at these emojis. What do I have right here? I don't have one for the Mariners, and I don't have one. Let's set those up. Let's go ahead and set those up. I don't have an emoji for the Mariners, and I don't have an emoji here for the Blue Jays. So let's get you guys some fresh emojis, and we can get into this game together. Opening pitch in about 3 minutes, so that gives me my time frame on how quickly I got to do this. I can do it faster than that. We've done this a few times now. I love it. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. Here we go. Emojis. Let's change out the Dodgers and the Brewers one. That makes the most sense. So we'll replace this image. Let's go to baseball. We'll go with the Blue Jays logo. And we'll change this one. we'll go with the Mariners logo. They're both pretty similar. You should be able to refresh and have some fresh new emojis right now for those of y'all who are into that. No, YouTube has been banned, says Big. What up, Big T67? I smell those roses, darn it. Stop and smell the roses. Jewel King checking in right now. What up, Jewel King? Owl on the prowl seems to be good as well. Tate Brown saying YouTube just hates baseball, says Tate. What up, Tate? What's going on, guys? Looks like it is not working, says Owen Gamba. Seems good to me. Let's go Doyers, says Moneyman 1998. 1. The Serious Moonlight. What's going on, Moonlight? Good to have you back in the chat, my friend. So we just took a look at the offense. We took a look at the defense. The opening pitch coming here in just a few moments, guys. Let's go ahead and break out the, Actually, the 3D game day still hasn't popped up just yet. We will have 3D action over here in just a moment, but nothing just yet. Let's go Mariners. I see you out there. I see you out there saying, let's go Mariners. Looks like at least on mobile it seems to be working right now. Benjamin Master saying hello. What's going on, Benjamin Master 4K? I see you, my friend. We're going to get everything set up here momentarily. We are just waiting for the opening pitch here. YouTube's addictive, says Steve. Vamos Blue Jays, says Raúl Sotolongo. Bienvenidos, Raúl. Bienvenidos, mi amigo. Este juego a punto de empezar aquí. Ahora ALCS Fox Deportes is what I'm watching this one right now. Sue Mullins checking in. Peoria back for more. Owen Gamba, cheers, my friend. Okay. Big T saying restart your device. Devices? Well, here we go. They're showing the batting order right now, just like I did moments ago. They are showing the same batting order right now. They're showing the batting order here. Showing the batting order here right now for the Blue Jays. George Springer, it's not Georgia, it's George Springer. They're showing his at-bats. He is wearing number 4 today. He is the designated hitter. After him will be the left fielder. Surprised that this hasn't updated just yet. Waiting for my strike zone. Waiting for my 3D to pop up. Players still warming up right now. There's Josh here. Waiting for the players to get all set up here. Josh Naylor on first base just stretching out right now. Looks like George Kirby also getting his arm warmed up here as well. MLB 3D. Little laggy right now, waiting for this to pop up. We're actually waiting for the opening pitch. Opening pitch was supposed to be 1 minute ago. So normally Major League Baseball is on point with their opening pitches. They're almost never behind, but it looks like they're going to be behind right now for this one. I remember the days when there was no YouTube. Me too, man. Me too, my friend. Hope the majority of everyone picks Seattle so I can win with the Blue Jays, says Gary McDonald. Is this working for anyone, says Country? It seems to be working for a lot of people, Country. Seems to be working for a lot of people. You got 300 on Seattle, I see. Randy Johnson out there. Looks like he will do the first pitch. Nice. Randy Johnson saying, I'm not going to throw into the strike zone. I can't throw anymore. My arm is done. My arm is done. No Daffy saying, let's effing go. All right, looks like 3D just popped up. Let's get game day set up here. Here comes up to bat right now, folks. We've got George Springer up to bat right here, right now. Give me a refresh here. Standing in the right batter's box. 3D still loading up, seems like. 3D still loading up, it seems like. That's okay. I wonder if Major League Baseball is also having glitches, not just YouTube. It could be not just YouTube. There we go. Here we go into the strike zone. Got this pulled up. Oh, come on. Come the F on. Hang on. Opening pitch in for strike number 1. Opening pitch is in for strike number 1. No swing on this one. This is a little bit behind. That's the way we like it, folks. We're going to get this adjusted as the game goes on. That's going to be a base hit out to the third baseman right there. Easy play for Eugenio Suarez. Routine ground out this time. That's going to be the first out of this baseball game. So, getting everything all situated here. Out number 1. Next batter up becomes Nathan Lukes. On the mound today for the Seattle Mariners is George Kirby. On the mound today for the Seattle Mariners is George Kirby. Up to bat right now is Nathan Lukes, the left fielder. Here's the opening pitch to Lukes. This one finds the zone for strike number 1. A 97-mile-an-hour pitch finds that top corner here. Nathan Lukes, no swing. So we'll have to pause the TV during our first commercial break. That's okay. All right, y'all, the windup in the pitch. This one going to be clipped foul. This will be an 0-2 count. All right, y'all. 0-2 count. Let's see if we can't smash those likes early on this live stream. See how many people we can bring in to this game. Of course, it is going to – what's going on, Money Man? Welcome in. Country saying, y'all, we haven't even hit 10 likes yet, says Country Kisses. Thanks for letting me know, Country. Be sure to smash that one here. Let's see if we can't get off to a hot start ourselves on this live stream. Here comes the next pitch, folks. This one going to miss the strike zone. It's ball number 1. You'll watch this pitch come in there as well. Today is Wednesday. Does my text say otherwise? Does my scrolling text say otherwise? It could. It could. It does say Tuesday. Strike 3 right here, guys, coming in. And it is October 15th, so Blue Jays versus Mariners. Is everything else here accurate? I think so. Okay. Thanks for correcting me now. Okay. All right, y'all. What's up, Big Danky? I see you out here. That's 2 away, guys. The opening pitch going to be low for ball number 1. Guerrero up to bat right now. So Nathan Lukes goes down. Looks like Vladimir Guerrero is up to bat. Folks, this man has almost 600 at-bats in 2025. The next pitch to him, he will swing at, clips this one foul here, so that one makes it a 1-1 count. Vlad Guerrero, he is out of Montreal, Canada. Out of Montreal, Canada, so a Blue Jays fan favorite for sure. LK is his name. The pitch comes in. This one going to be hit. A good bounce right here, but Eugenio Suarez, oh, he's safe at first base right now. And that's a bad throw from Eugenio Suarez out to first base. A terrible throw. The ball goes into the dugout, and this will be a base hit. Terrible throw from Eugenio Suarez. This is going to put a man on first, and Vlad will improve his postseason batting average. Guys, this man who's on first base right now, Vladimir Guerrero, a batting average of .375, and it just got a little bit better. So after him comes Anthony Santander. Anthony Santander now up to bat, another left-handed batter here. Oh, they're going to move him out to second base after that pitch, I believe. So this pitch going to come in, after that terrible throw from Eugenio Suarez. So that's going to be an extra base right there. Anthony Santander watches the first pitch come in for strike number 1. It's an 0-1 count. Courtney letting everyone know. Thank you very much. Here comes the pitch coming in. This one going to be high. This one's going to be ball number 1. FYI, I found out about the YouTube change to our usernames in the chat, displaying unique ad handles instead of channel names in lives as part of a phased rollout, says Courtney. Thank you very much, Courtney, for letting everyone know. It's not a glitch. Here's a swing and a miss for strike number 2. Great pitch thrown in there this time. George Kirby on the mound, giving up just 1 hit so far. So we've got 1 away, 1 man on. 2 away and 1 man on. Santander homer tonight, says Dank. Santander homer tonight, says Dank. Here we go, a 1-2 count. He's saying tonight, not necessarily right now. Postseason average of .231 here for Santander. Kirby delivers. Oh, my goodness, that is very close to hitting the batter there. Almost hit by this pitch. You'll watch this in the graphics over here. Very close to being hit by pitch here. Anthony Santander now looking at a 2-2 count. So a 2-2 count for Anthony Santander. Waiting for the next pitch. Kirby gonna pitch, a swing and a miss. That's strike number 3. This will take us to the middle of the first. All right, guys, give me one more second. I'm going to pause my TV for about 10 and try to get it all lined up together. Be right back. 9. Should be good to go now. We should be pretty much in sync. Close to being in sync. Looks like Real Act saying that the YouTube is back again. What's going on, Real Act? Chacasulo. Oh, I see. Guys, we might have to start from scratch. We might have to start from scratch here today with all these same people coming in with different names. Dank saying, I'm actually Chacasulo. My name is Chicka Slim Shady. Hi, my name is what? My name is who? My name is Chicka Slim Shady, says the Money Man. What up, Money Man? Albert in the house. Hello, Albert. Ladies and gentlemen, your next batters up right now. Your next few batters, the home team, Randy Arozarena is first up to bat. He's got a batting average of .238 during the regular season, 11 home runs. I don't expect him to smash this one out of the park. I do expect him to get up there and swing like he's never swung before. After him is Cal Raleigh, probably someone that we almost always expect a home run out of. He will be second on the batting rotation here for the Seattle Mariners. And third on the batting rotation is Julio Rodríguez, folks. Julio Rodríguez will be third on the batting rotation. I'll blow this up just a little bit more so y'all can get better visibility on some of these numbers. These are regular season numbers, no postseason numbers over there that you're looking at on the right-hand side of your phones. That being said, the defense for the away team is as follows. You'll see on the mound, we will see Shane Bieber. Behind home plate is going to be Kirk. We will see Guerrero on first, Clement on second, Jimenez at shortstop, and Barger on third. Nathan Luke's going to be your left field. You've got Varsho in center field and Santander in right field here for the Toronto Blue Jays. Opening pitch coming this time now from Bieber. Opening pitch coming in now from Bieber. Let's get all this situated. He's saying, hey, everybody. My name was Paul Smith, probably an alias, a pseudonym, my friend. An alias, a pseudonym. Bieber, Arozarena. They are going to update these graphics and fix that momentarily. Going to update those graphics and fix that momentarily. Randy Arozarena up to bat versus Shane Bieber. Bieber takes a deep breath. He will bring the glove up. He will kick up and deliver this opening pitch. Ball number 1. Ball 1 as that one is low and away. Randy Arozarena, this postseason, has 1 RBI, no home runs. ¿Qué pasa, carnal? Let's start with the Bloody Mary, says Rafa. No, sir. Ball number 2 coming in right here. This pitch, almost a wild one right now. Let's start with the Bloody Mary, says Rafael. Por favor, no. Here comes this pitch in the middle of the zone. It does find it for strike number 1. That's strike number 1. Mariners won't win a single game from here on out. Let's go Jays, says Jay Opiniano. Here comes another one. Oh, my goodness. Almost takes off his head. That is ball number 2. Ball number 2. Randy Arozarena up to bat. Once again, a batting average during the postseason of 161. No home runs this postseason. This pitch from Bieber going to be inside. It'll be ball number 4. So take your base. Ball number 4, take your base. Arozarena gets on first. Let's see where we go from here. Terrence checking in. Great day to be a Jays fan, says Terrence Graham. What up, Terrence Graham? Bloody Caesar, says Brent Moore. Man, you guys are just coming up with the worst drinks for a bartender ever. Justin Bieber choking, says no Daffy. Here's Shane Bieber delivering a 93-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball in the zone, bottom of the zone, to Cal Raleigh. Don't throw too many of those. Cal Raleigh will get underneath that and put that in the stands here. They are at home. Seattle Mariners at home. Here we are in the bottom of the first. It's an 0-1 count. One man on, nobody away. This pitch going to be cracked foul right here. Big swing. Foul ball. It's an 0-2 count. Ooh, Cal Raleigh's got a mean mug right now. And he seems like the happiest looking guy ever. Even with the mustache, he just seems like a happy guy, but he's all business here today, man. You can see the big dumper up here. He got a dump truck. Just kidding. Okay, a Harvey Wallbanger, says BJ Jam Down. Who carries Liquor 43? Why? Here comes this one. This is going to be in the dirt. It's ball number one. Going to be ball number one. 1-2 count. Okay. Good patience right there from Cal Raleigh. Again, guys, the Mariners have had a lot of discussion during this postseason about forcing pitchers to pitch in the strike zone. I don't think they will be swinging a heck of a lot unless they like the looks of those pitches. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. This one, low and inside, and like I said, not going to swing at anything they don't like. It makes it a 2-2 count. They are going to force Toronto to find the strike zone, or they will just load the bases all day long. We've already seen Randy Arozarena get to first base without swinging. Here, a 2-2 count now for Cal Raleigh. This postseason, a batting average of .357. Bieber versus Raleigh. 2-2, bottom of the first, no outs. This one in the zone, popped up. It is going to be fielded here. That's going to be a catch made in deep left field past the foul line. Good job. Good play there by Nathan Lukes. It's going to be a fly out, and that'll be the first out of the inning. That one would have been a strike. Cal Raleigh swinging for it. He had to, or he would have gone down anyways. I love my Long Island iced tea, a.k.a. a blonde-headed. I've never heard of that. Not saying the last word to the second drink. Fair enough. Postseason games should be on local channels. They should be, right? But they're on TBS. Ooh, almost tagged him out at first, trying to pick off Randy Arozarena to make up for walking him earlier. Thank you again, Rafa, for that $2 super chat, my friend. Thank you again. So one out, one man on. Randy Arozarena on first base right here. Keeping the arm nice and loaded. Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber, again, only having pitched 41 innings in this season. That's going to be a strike. This will be a stolen base here from the Seattle Mariners. I knew they were going to steal at least one. I didn't realize it would come in the first inning. They might steal a base an inning today. They've stolen 100 more bases than the Toronto Blue Jays. They have stolen 100 more bases than the Toronto Blue Jays during the regular season. Here we are. They've also hit 46 more home runs, although the Toronto Blue Jays have scored like 50 more runs overall. Kind of an interesting number right here. Okay, Rodriguez, ladies and gentlemen, is up to bat now. Rodriguez looking to get the Mariners on the board. It's a 1-1 pitch. This one going to be swung at. This thing is going. This thing is going. This thing is gone. It's a home run for the Seattle Mariners. A 2-run home run here for Seattle will make it a 2-0 game in the first. Oh my goodness. Wow. Seattle crushing that ball. I was just mentioning at the start of this game how Julio Rodríguez needed to show up. And there he is hitting a 2-run home run for the Seattle Mariners. Already 3 things that we talked about in the pregame have come to fruition right now. 1, my assumption was that Bieber was going to give up a home run considering that he's already given up 8 of them on just 600 pitches. 2, that there would be a base stolen in this game. It already happened. And 3, that Julio Rodríguez would do something here. That's going to be a ground rule double for the next batter up. That's Polanco, Jorge Polanco, with a they're going to pull this guy early, man. Shane Bieber's going to go down early. This one right now with 1 out after giving up the home run, Jorge Polanco gets a ground rule double. So Randy Rosanena gets walked. Cal Raleigh fly out. Rodriguez 2-run home run, and Jorge Polanco, guys, 4 batters in, already given up 2 runs here. Seattle with the trident. They are flexing the trident today. Albert saying keeping the chains moving. Here we go. This pitch going to be swung at. That goes foul right here. It makes it an 0-1 count. At this point, it feels like Shane Bieber is just trying to survive the inning. Brent's saying boy is shook right now. Looks like our boy Shane Bieber's a little bit shook right now. Here is Josh Naylor, the first baseman. This pitch going to be in the dirt for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Give him a chance to calm down, says M. Stone. They're going to need a chance to calm down. The Toronto Blue Jays might get swept out of this series here, and the Seattle Mariners could make their first ever World Series berth. You never know. Okay, so Julio Rodríguez gets Josh Naylor going to swing at this one. That's going to be another foul ball, so it makes it a 1-2 count. All right, y'all. Do we have a Mrs. Perez here? Who's Perez? Mariners killing it today, says James. What's going on, James? Let's go Blue Jays, says Sonny Twana. Here we go. Hey, yo, we got chatbots. Chatbots, that's a good sign. I actually think that's a good sign, guys. Be sure to smash that like button. I know I say it all the time. I've actually rolled back on saying it quite a bit lately because I don't want to burn your ears out on it. But smash the like button. Let's see if we can drag people into this stream. 2-0 count. A long look at second base here from Shane Bieber. He will deliver this pitch in the dirt again. It's ball number 2. 2-2 count now. Chatbots mean that Football Nation is blowing up, says James. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. It's a good sign. See you later back in the house. Bet the house on the Mariners tonight. LFG, says just another collector. The windup and a pitch. This one going to be a strike here. That'll be strike number 3. And you don't see it on the graphic, but Naylor lost the grip on the bat, and it went almost into the dugout. He straight up just went whoop, let go of that bat right there. Don't know how that one got away from him. He swung at a very high pitch, and he's looking at his gloves like, what just happened here? What's going on? That's 2 outs right now and a swing and a miss here. Eugenio Suarez, the third baseman, now up to bat. Eugenio Suarez up to bat. This pitch going to be high for ball number 1, an 87-mile-an-hour cutter to Eugenio Suarez. This postseason, guys, Suarez has a batting average of 138 during the postseason. He's also been up to bat 29 times. He will swing at this one and clip that thing foul, so it goes down as a 1-1 count. Eugenio Suarez also has 1 home run and an RBI this postseason. And in his career, he has 4 RBIs. In his career, he has 4 RBIs. Thank you, Robert Zamora. Here comes a swing and a miss here for Suarez. This will be strike number 2. 1-2 count. We got a 1-2 count right now. Visuals are getting interesting, says MDK. The visuals are pretty cool, aren't they, MDK? Welcome in, guys. Did y'all get my email that I sent out earlier today? Sent you guys an update with all of the swing right here. Eugenio Suarez will fly out, guys. This is going to be an easy play right here. Easy play made at shortstop, ladies and gentlemen. That time it will be Guerrero. Excuse me, it won't be Guerrero. It'll be Jimenez. Jimenez who makes the fly out there at shortstop. Andres Jimenez, number 0, easy play. Full game live on FN Sports, Mr. Bot, says Brent Moore. We can close out this guy. Let's see. Well, it seems like the moderators have been doing a good job so far. Having an acid flashback with these graphics, says Albert. Hey, man. Series is over, says Sam. Says Samal. Okay. So the graphics looking pretty good. The graphics are in sync with what's going on in the actual game. That is the actual game, just represented in a 3D format. For those of y'all checking in right now, y'all may be looking at this thinking, that's a little funky looking. I don't know if I'm buying it. Buy it, guys. Buy it, sell it. This is the actual game happening right now in 3D format. Pretty cool that it's happening here. I'm surprised that the Mariners have done this well, says the Real Act. Honestly, for sure. Let's get some songs, buddy. Nothing too crazy, says Abraham. Some songs. Trying to think of some songs right now. I don't really know any Seattle-based songs or Toronto-based songs unless we're singing Drake. Got everything, I got everything. I cannot complain, I don't even know how much I really made. I forgot, it's a lot. That never mind what I got. People don't watch that because I came up, that saw me. Stayed true, that saw me. No help, that saw me. On me for real. Money on my mind, should think the same. J's on, pinky ring. Dog these hoes, we need quarantine. We in the same league, but we don't ball the same. Woo! She want all the fame. I hit her that all the time. She said she loves me. I said, baby girl, fall in line. Okay. All right. We'll stop. We're just having some fun. Someone told me to sing. I can't help myself sometimes. I just can't help myself sometimes. All right, folks, let's take a quick look over here at the batting rotation. Now your next three batters, you will see Alejandro Kirk up to bat now. So Alejandro Kirk is next. You can see his batting average. What's up, darling? Is it important? Yeah, I'll do that for sure. That's perfect. No. I mean, I'll do rice and veggies. That's fine. But salad works too. Just clean. Just health conscious. We're getting back to this game, folks. That's fine. That's perfect. I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. All right, guys. Behind Alejandro Kirk, we'll see Dalton Varsho. Here's the opening pitch to Kirk. And then in the hole, we will see Addison Barger. Let's turn this off. Let's get into this one. The opening pitch is going to be in for ball number one. So, it's going to be ball one. It's pretty good. Ball one. Here comes the next one. This misses the zone for ball number two. 2 balls, no strikes right now. And Alejandro Kirk up to bat here. It's okay, right? Not bad. Here comes the next pitch right now. This one is going to find the strike zone for strike number one. What's up? No. Okay. I got a 2-1 pitch right now. This game is being brought to you by Fox Deportes. There's a swing. That's going to be a line out. Good jumping catch made there by Josh Naylor. That'll be a line drive out. That'll be the first one of the inning. We're in the top of the second with 1 out, nobody on. The Mariners lead the game right now, 2-0. Toronto Blue Jays. Good job by Naylor, man. That's some elevation, and Naylor's kind of a big boy. That's some elevation right there. Naylor's kind of a big boy, so good job for him to make that play out at first base, closing that gap. Top of the second with 1 out. Your next batter up is Varsho. This one finds the zone for strike number one. Strike one. Okay, what's going on? Fede Fidel. ¿Qué onda, Fede Fidel? What's going on, Detroit? This pitch is going to be swung at. That one goes foul. Thank you. That one goes foul. So it keeps it an 0-2 count. 0-2 count. Thank you, my beautiful wife, helping me keep my hair from looking insane. On the mound still is George Kirby. Going to maybe he'll do what Yoshi did and go for the whole game. This pitch going to be popped up. It's going to be, looks like an infield fly out, and Naylor is there again under this one. That is out number 2. So 2 gone, nobody on. The Blue Jays struggling to get on base here. At least they're not striking out. At least they're not striking out. Pero vamos a ver lo que está pasando. Naylor is amazing on the steals, says Guerrilla Farmer. What's up, Guerrilla Farmer? Appreciate you checking in. Rake Flyer also in the house. What's up, Reggio? Gary Stream. Bama Shiner. What's going on, my friend? Need more strikeouts. David Baco's in here as well. What up, David Baco? Opening pitch here. Going to be ball number 1. Your next batter up is Addison Barger, your third baseman for these Toronto Blue Jays. He's looking at a 1-0 count. Nobody on with 2 outs. Top of the second. The next pitch here, that's pitch number 23. It's a 96-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. And it's going to be ball number 2. So another pitch a little high, a little outside of that strike zone right now. 2-run home run earlier from Julio Rodríguez. This one's going to get some hang time. Oh, going to be in the center field, though. And there is, speak of the devil, Julio Rodríguez to make the play. That'll be out number 3. We go to the bottom of the second. Wow. Okay, that worked out well, didn't it? What's going on, David Baco? What's going on, Reggio? Timestamp also with us right now. Looks like Guerrilla Farmer saying, thanks for the stream. I got you, my friend. MDK saying, I like how they slowly disappear into the ground. Yeah, these graphics are pretty cool. These graphics are pretty cool. Monteclavo Party of 4. What's going on, Monteclavo Party of 4? That's a great name. That's awesome. I think we're Party of 3, Christina, with Sammy. That's for sure. Detroit Grit saying, what up, Football Nation? Let's go, Seattle. What up, man? Thanks for checking in, Detroit Grit. Partido próximo. Hey, what's going on, Reggio? I see you out here. Scoop Makers in the house. Void Squad also with us saying, let's go, Mariners. Got a lot of Mariners fans tonight, guys. 69% giggity thinking that the Mariners are going to win this game. Who are you guys rooting for, though? Let's go, Blue Jays. We got one in here. Where my Blue Jays fans at? Y'all should refresh that chat area. If you are a channel member, you should have some fresh new emojis on the day. I thought Football Nation was to be off tonight. Off? Off. What's that? Off. Salad. What's a salad? Can you sing but not in A minor? I guess G major? You want me to sing in the key of C? C, 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 C. Well, here comes the next one. A minor, F, 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 G, 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 G7. Anyways, a little bit of grease right there for you guys. Mariners, baby, says Ward. Sue checking in saying I'm waiting for the Mariners because they've never been to the World Series before, ever. Ever. That's big facts right there, Sue Mullins. B+, says MDK. That's fine. You know, I'm just here to – that's fine, dude. Defeat the Mariners, or definitely Mariners. Not sure what that one is. I have the Mariners winning this one, says the real AXCT. I don't see it for the Blue Jays right now. There we go. Robert Zamora flexing that Mariners logo. Dream on, says Abraham. Sing that one. Dream on. Oh, God. Even my wife made a face. She's like, cut that one out. That's a tough one. Nope, I'm not falling for that. I'm not falling for that one. Sing with me, sing for you, right? Anyways, if you sing all night if you want to. Thanks, Roy. I will. What's going on, Patrick Adams? Welcome back. Jay Hendricks saying who is winning. The score is 2-0. You can see on the far side of the screen, my friend, I've got everything there for you. Opening pitch, going to find the strike zone for strike number 1. Over on the right-hand side, you see my mouse right here? Boop. Right here, guys, you can see the score. We're in the bottom of the second. It's an 0-1 count. This next pitch in the zone again. No swing this time for strike number 2. Toronto will come back, says Guerrilla Farmer. Vamos a ver, mi amigo. Vamos a ver. Sing Come As You Are by Nirvana, says Sue Mellons. We'll sing when it feels appropriate. Here comes the next pitch. It's an 0-2 count. This one a swing and a miss for strike number 3. Looks like Shane Bieber changed his approach, delivered 2 straight into the strike zone, and then extended the strike zone. A swing and a miss right there. Looks like Dominic Canzone goes out swinging. So Canzone is gone. Next up is Robles. Ahora viene mi amigo dominicano. Vamos a ver, Víctor Robles. Mi amigo de Santo Domingo, República Dominicana. Vamos a ver lo que hace aquí. Victor Robles, up to bat now. The opening pitch, great job. Bieber understanding the playbook here for the Seattle Mariners. The Mariners not swinging right now because they've been pitched too poorly a lot, and they are trying to show some plate discipline. That is 2 pitches back-to-back in the zone with no swings, the exact same pattern. I swear, if he throws a pitch that's low in the dirt and gets him to swing on this one, he's even, did you see his face paint? He's got the Dominican flag. Oh, he swung on it. Got him. Oh, my goodness, it happened. Strike 3. You're out. Oh, my gosh. So that's the recipe. That's how you get these Mariners. You fool them. You get them into a false sense of confidence. 2 pitches back-to-back in the strike zone, then delivered a pitch low just like he did to the first man up, and then they swung. This one going to be low. Good job. Nobody swinging on those first pitches. J.P. Crawford up to bat right now. This one going to be ball number 1. 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes pitch number 2. He will swing at this, extending the strike zone. That one would have been a foul ball. It ends up being strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike, nobody on, 2 outs. Bottom of the second. The score is 2-0. Seattle leads. 1 more away, and we'll go to the top here of the third. This will be ball number 2 as it's inside. This pitch a little on the inside. J.P. Crawford, no swing. Won't get away with that on Julio, says Brent Moore. Imagine this one going into 15 innings, says the real Axed. What's going on, Josh? Welcome to First Downs, my friend. We got a First Down channel member. I see you, Mr. Jenkins. Cheers to you, bro. We got a 2-1 count. What? Says Sonny Davis. Sonia Davis. What up, Sonia? This next pitch is going to be high and away for ball number 3. All right, Bieber, you got to start pitching straight, bro. They're not swinging at anything anyway, so you might as well just put it down the middle. Here comes the pitch to J.P. Crawford. Going to be high, but the umpire calls it strike. Wow, got away with that one here. That was a little high of the strike zone. A lot of high of the strike zone, but it called strike, so full count. Swing and a miss. They got him. Strike number 3. And we go to the top of the third, folks. Thank you, gorgeous. Thanks. She says I look good. That's right. I do it for you, baby. I do it for you. Let's go Blue Jays, says Sonny Twana. Twana to Wana. I see you. Okay, guys. W ump, says No Daffy. Strikes out the side, says M Stone. Thank you. I've been a Seattle's fan since I was little, says Josh. Lordy saying Leroy saying Lordy Lou. Anticipation defly the ruination in ball play. Gotta hawk the ball. That's an interesting, I don't know why I struggled to read that. You going downstairs? Okay, love you. Keep that, I like that. Keep that look coming. Keep that look coming. Not gonna lie, Seattle better win, says Audrey. Okay, guys, we brought these graphics up at the start of the game, so let's just bring it up one more time. This might look a little small, actually. I don't like those graphics. We'll go full screen for this. We'll go full screen for this one. Okay, so Toronto scoring more runs than the Seattle Mariners during the regular season. A lot more runs than Seattle during the regular season. I think it was like 50 more runs than Seattle during the regular season. However, Seattle has like 40 more home runs than the Blue Jays do during the regular season. We look at the numbers, and offensively, the Toronto Blue Jays on paper are supposed to be the better team. Offensively. Defensively, it's a different story. Defensively, LaShawn saying, you know what ZZ Top says about a sharp-dressed man, right? You know what's funny about that, LaShawn? I've actually, when I was bartending, I got a chance to meet Billy Gibbons, and we had some good conversations about guitars, about sports, about girls, about whatever, you know what I mean? I had to take a quick look. But yeah, it was pretty cool to meet ZZ Top out there. And every girl's crazy about a sharp-dressed man. That's what she's getting after right now. On-base percentage, higher for the Blue Jays. Slugging percentage, higher for the Blue Jays. RBIs per game and batting average, higher for the Blue Jays. We saw this already happen. Stolen bases, 98.98. So almost a stolen base every single game versus less than a base stolen every game, a half a base stolen, or a base stolen every other game. Yeah, it's a big spread between those two offenses. If we take a look at it defensively here as well, guys, defensively, those Seattle Mariners are the much better team. And when we look at the head-to-head comparison on these two pitchers, I'm taking George Kirby all day. That being said, here is George Kirby pitching now. My apologies on that. Top of the third, opening pitch from Kirby. Gonna be hit. This one into left field. It's fair. This is gonna be a double. A big hit right now. And it looks like Ernie Clement will reach second base on the opening pitch of the inning. So Ernie Clement gonna find his way out on second base. Well done. We've got a man on in the top of the third. The Blue Jays, we were just gassing up their offense. There they are. Just gassing up their offense. There they are. Mario sleeping on the couch tonight, says no Daffy. In theory, Toronto is the bee's knees. In reality, they are inconsistent and fold like a broken lawn chair, says Irish. Well written, well said, my friend. Well written and well said. Also, always appreciate punctuation. Here's going to be a swing. This one's going to bounce back foul. That's going to go down as strike number one. It's an 0-1 count right here. Andres Gimenez. Andres Gimenez right now looking to maybe tie up this game right here, guys. Looking to tie up this game. It's an 0-1 count. Toronto up to bat here. Long look at second, short look at second base, I should say. A wind-up and a pitch from Kirby. This one is going to be a big hit. This is going, and it's gone! Home run, Toronto! Oh, my goodness. It's a home run for the Toronto Blue Jays. Getting my scoreboard all set up. That is a home run for the Toronto Blue Jays, folks. Wow, it's a 2-2 game now. It is a 2-2 game now. And this is anybody's game. Not to mention that we're still in the top of the third with no outs. Still in the top of the third with no outs. So it's basically, we've got a 6-inning game coming up now. A 7-inning game. All tied up right now in the top of the third. Wake-up call for Kirby, says M. Stone. Blue Jays, says James Joseph. Let the slugfest begin, says Leroy. That one was smashed over the wall by Gimenez, my friend. That was smashed over the wall by Gimenez, Christian. So Gimenez just swung the bat. We're back to the top of the rotation. Here is George Springer. He will swing and miss. So now I've got 1 ball, 1 strike here on the board. 1 ball, 1 strike. George Springer now up to bat after the 2-run home run by Gimenez. Kirby versus Springer. Kirby pitch 30 coming in. This one is in the zone. This is going to be clipped foul. Makes it a 1-2 count. Good game here. The under not looking good, says Gary. Yeah, definitely not looking, Gary. The guy before always hits a home run. I need. Oh, no, Christian. Here is George Springer on a 1-2 pitch. This one coming in. He gets underneath that again. This is going to be, oh, my goodness, a big play made on the right side of the field from Victor Robles. That's going to be out number 1, a fly out here for George Springer. I love that he's got the black face paint. So Victor Robles has the black face paint, but he's actually cut out the lines to make the Dominican flag, which is awesome. Which is awesome to see him having done that. MDK saying, these visuals are pretty amazing. Puts me in the mood for Halloween. This is Halloween, this is Halloween. Pumpkin scream in the dead of night. Ball 1. I've got a 1-0 count now. Next up to bat is Nathan Lukes, your left fielder. This one in the middle of the zone. Going to swing at that. Cranks that foul. It'll be a 1-1 count. Nobody on. We are all tied up, which is awesome. We might get this 15-inning game. Thank you very much, Megan Crafts, saying you rock this job as a play-by-play announcer. And you are so polite. That's why I subscribed on last week. Let's go, Megan. That's a beautiful hit over the heads of the infield. This will be a single here. And it looks like Nathan Lukes gets on base. So we got a runner on first now. 1 out a man on, and your fan favorite from Canada, Vladimir Guerrero, up to bat right now. Okay, brother of Pablo Guerrero, son of Vladimir Guerrero, and nephew of Wilton Guerrero, cousin of Gabriel Guerrero. Just all your Major League Baseball connections there. Quick batter timeout going to be called right here. Quick batter's timeout going to be called right here. Top of the third, one man on, one away. Tied game 2-2. The Seattle Mariners. Looks like they finally are showing some cracks right now. And I'm seeing Toronto play like what we expect here. Oh, man. Victor Robles, they're showing him when he got injured earlier this season. Seems to be okay. Ran into another wall, but Robles seems fine. We are waiting to get back, guys. Looks like there was a quick mound visit here. So we haven't had a pitch. I had a quick mound visit. Guerrero is up to bat. We've got a runner on first. Lukes is on first right now. I don't know why he's holding the bat like that. Here comes the first pitch. That's going to be ball number 1. This one away. Opposite batter's box, ball number 1. Guerrero today is 1 for 1. Did get a hit earlier today. Let's see if he can do it again. 1-0 pitch. Kirby pitch 36 coming in. This is in the dead center of the zone. That's going to be strike number 1 here. That was pitch 36. Guerrero, again, 1 for 1 today, and something tells me that these Toronto Blue Jays are going to come up, and they're going to be nasty today. Here comes the pitch. This one going to be hit into left field. This is almost over the wall. It's off the wall. This should be a double, and advances the runner out to third, and a double here for Guerrero. That will mean we've got a runner on second and a runner on third. Oh, my goodness, George Kirby. This game's going to cost me my voice today, bro. This game is going to cost me my voice. Blaine Thompson saying I needed to laugh. Honestly, it is pretty funny. That was dangerously close to being a home run right there, folks. Dangerously close. It hit the top of the wall. So, with 2 on and 1 out here, Santander is up to bat. Santander is 0 for 1 today. Kirby did strike him out. Here comes the opening pitch. A swing and a miss for strike number 1. Strike 1. Santander. Anthony Santander up to bat this postseason. A batting average of .214. He does have 2 RBIs and an OPS of .429. Looking at second and third base. This pitch going to be low for ball number 1. 87-mile-an-hour slider will miss the zone. 39 pitches in the top of the third, and Kirby has to stick through. Has to find a way to not give up any more runs. A bad inning defensively here for the Seattle Mariners. Here comes the next pitch. This one going to miss the zone. That'll be ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. That was pitch number 40 there. Christina checking in saying woo baseball. The Dusty Attic saying smash that like button and subscribe. Thank you, Dusty Attic. Thank you very much. Here is George Kirby delivering another one. Pitch 41, another slider. This will be foul and makes it a 2-2 count. Now, Santander did strike out at his first at-bat. Maybe George Kirby can do it again. Maybe George Kirby can do it again. Caesar saying Toronto has a chance. They sure do. They sure do. Now, I will say George Kirby doesn't look extremely confident. This pitch is low. It makes the count full. It's ball number 3. One more spells a walk here. Anthony Santander still up to bat right now. During the regular season, Anthony Santander only had 6 home runs and a very poor batting average of .175. Here comes the full count pitch. Here comes the full count pitch. This one swung at towards first base. This will be an easy play by Josh Naylor. He will wrap that thing up, step on the bag. The runners do not advance. That is textbook defense there by the Seattle Mariners. So that means 2 outs now. 2 outs now, and Kirk is now up to bat. So Alejandro back up to bat. Also 0 for 1 today. Alejandro Kirk up to bat here. He had a line out in the second inning. Here we are in the third. 2 runners on, 2 outs. It's a 2-2 game. Opening pitch going to miss the strike zone. A 98-mile-an-hour, 97-mile-an-hour sinker misses the zone for ball number 1. Kirk going to tap the plate right here. Also, Kirk a little on the heavier set, but this guy can swing for sure. Batting average of .282 during the regular season. Here comes the pitch to Kirk. This one going to miss the zone. It's ball number 2. I do believe that the Toronto Blue Jays are doing what the Seattle Mariners were planning to do, and that's just kind of wait to see what pitches look good. Don't chase anything here. Don't let the pitcher extend the strike zone. It's a 2-0 count. This pitch low again for ball number 3. We could see a 4-pitch walk right here from Kirby. Okay, we've got a 3-0 count. And Alejandro Kirk has not swung the bat already. Has not swung the bat at this at-bat. Kirby versus Kirk. Here comes the pitch. This one going to find the strike zone for strike number 1. That's the first one here. Well placed by Kirby. 0 for 1 today. 2 home runs this postseason, though, for Alejandro Kirk. Varsho up to bat behind him. Varsho up to bat behind him. Let's hope he doesn't walk him here. Kirby delivers the pitch, and it is going to be low and away for ball number 4. The bases are now loaded, and they're going to have a quick mound visit. There's no way they're not going to come out here and talk to him. There's no way they're not going to come out here and talk to him, and there goes the catcher with his little sea walk, out to the mound right now. Expos timestamp. What's up, my friend? But he never played for the Blue Jays, did he? Says timestamp. Let's see. Is this a real game? And how do you create this? Says James Joseph. James, this is actually brought to you by MajorLeagueBaseball.com. So this is directly from the Major League website. If you have a paid subscription to Major League Baseball, you can get the 3D graphics. Without the paid subscription, you'll only get that strike zone graphic that everyone else gets. But if you've got the paid subscription, this comes with it, bro. This actually comes with it. It's the 3D game day, I guess, breakdown here. Here is Varsho. It is the actual game that is happening right now. Takes a long look at second. Will wind up and deliver this pitch. It's low and inside. Almost hit by the pitch right there. Kirby running in. Not going to be a hit by pitch. This is ball number 1. Very, very close. Dalton Varsho up to bat right here. Regular season, 2 for 2. I think it said 2 for 4. I think they said that he had a grand slam during the regular season here as well. 20 home runs during the 2025 regular season. 55 RBIs. The Seattle Mariners fans all have daunting looks on their face. We need to see this man calm down. Calm down. This pitch is going to end up being a wild one. This is going to bring a runner in. This is going to be a score for the Toronto Blue Jays. A wild pitch here will make it a 3-2 game. Cal Raleigh unable to control that pitch. That pitch for Varsho was way low. Varsho swung at it, but he didn't make contact. So the pitch bounces off the plate and off the mask of Cal Raleigh. Ends up being a wild pitch that takes a man off first. It advances the runner. We've got a 3-2 game. Here's this one. It's going to be hit into right field. This is going off the wall. This is going to be an easy double here. Still chasing it down, Victor Robles. 2 runners get in. It's a double and a 2-run RBI. Oh, my goodness. The Blue Jays go up 5-2. The Blue Jays go up 5-2 now. Big hit there. My goodness. I'm going to make the sound just because it felt like it. It feels like it's right to do. That is going to be a 2-run RBI right there for the Toronto Blue Jays. What a big swing. Almost going over the wall again. Guys, these hits are like this far from getting to that yellow stripe and going and being a home run. They are less than a foot shy. There's going to be a ground out to first base to end this horrid inning for the Seattle Mariners. I almost said Seahawks. So, that is out number 3, a ground out right now. What a crazy, crazy game. What a crazy, crazy game right now. I need 4 more strikeouts. I'm cooked, says Bama Shiner. Bama Shiner? Yeah, probably, dude. Holy smokes, says Bruce. Well, hello, Toronto, says Guerrilla Farmer. Go Jays, they need this win. They sure do. This is just awesome, says James. Let's go, James. Thanks for checking in, bro. Appreciate you. Wild first 2 innings, says Bruce Odyssey. Dude, yeah, it has been a wild first 2 innings. Definitely has been a wild first 2 innings. Let's bring up some custom graphics, guys. It is the top of the batting rotation once again. These are going to be your batters coming up for the home team. We will start with number 1. Randy Arozarena is up to bat right now. Those are his numbers for the regular season. Fudge Mario, I just got here. Wow, says Doug Ross. One up, man. So Randy Arozarena will be your first batter up for the Seattle Mariners. Then we will see Cal Raleigh, who is 0 for 1 as well. By the way, Randy Arozarena was walked in the start of this game. We're going to the bottom of the 3rd, guys. Toronto now leads 5-2. Randy Arozarena was walked earlier in the game. Cal Raleigh is 0 for 1. He will be on deck behind Arozarena. And then Julio Rodríguez had that 2-run home run in the first inning here. So, Julio Rodríguez had that 2-run home run, looking to try and do that again today, especially if they keep that same pitcher in, but we will see what happens. The defense for the Blue Jays, you can see them there, folks. You'll have Kirk behind home plate, Guerrero on first, Clement at second, Jimenez at shortstop, and Barger at third base. Right fielder will be Santander, center fielder will be Varsho, and Luke's going to be your left fielder. Those are the players. That's what we'll be seeing here momentarily. Welcome into this live stream. They will be out faster than you can count. 1, 2, 3, go Jays, says Sonny. It's early, folks. The Mariners will lock in. I'm not scared yet. Go Mariners, says Sue. Mario should wear a baseball uniform for a Halloween stream. I actually am hoping that either A, the World Series doesn't go to October 31st. That would be Game 6 of the World Series. Game 7 would be November 1st of the World Series. It would be great for the channel, but I'm also really looking forward to spending my son's first Halloween with my son. I know he's only at that point going to be almost 7 months, but that's special to me. So I probably won't be covering the game, guys, if we are there for Halloween. First pitch going to be strike number 1. Randy Arozarena up to bat. He's got an 0-1 count right now. Here comes the next one. It's going to be, wow, you call that a strike? Oh, my goodness. That'll be strike number 2. I don't see that got to the strike zone. This umpire has a strike zone the size of Texas. This one a swing and a miss. Got him. Arozarena will go down swinging. Someone not wrong about that. You can be zombie Babe Ruth. Hiking guy saying Mariners, 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 Mariners. Is that like Beetlejuice? The more you say it, the more it'll happen? Is that how that works? We've got ourselves one out already in the bottom of the 3rd here. Bieber doing a good job. He will wind up for pitch 39. This one a swing and a miss. 89-mile-an-hour changeup means strike number 1. Cal Raleigh had a fly out in the 1st. Trying to prevent that here today. He's trying to get that over the wall here. Here comes the next pitch, and this one, it's going to be a fly out once again. This will be an easy play made there by Clement. Well done by Ernie. Ernie Ball Slinky. You can get Sammy a football costume. We actually have one for him already, which is funny. Blue Jays have straight up flipped this game on its head. He hit it to space, says Caesar. Oh, yeah. Not a great day today. He's sleeping right now. Opening pitch going to find the strike zone just barely. This umpire has one heck of a strike zone, guys. 2 through 4 hitters. Batting average of .385, I guess, is what they're saying for Bieber. This one going to miss the zone. going to be ball number 1. A 1-1 count, folks. You owe me a beer, pal, says Steve. Who, me? Here comes the next one. That's going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 2. And all of a sudden, the Seattle Mariners are feeling like they got to start swinging here. Julio Rodríguez had a 2-run home run earlier in the first inning. Here he is up to bat again. Here he is up to bat again, looking to have a perfect game here at bat. He taps the plate. He spins the bat. Here we go on a 1-2. Ball number 2, 86-mile-an-hour slider, going to miss the strike zone. It's low and away. So the pitch is low and away. You'll see him spinning the bat around just a few times right now. This would be the third man down. This is going to be hit. Oh, my gosh. Wow. How did that end up being a base hit? An infield base hit out to first. Slow legs there by Barger. He was expecting it to be hit through the gap. Instead, it was basically a really effective bunt. That ball did not go far. Third base had to step up past the mound to grab that one. Everyone flat-footed there defensively for the Toronto Blue Jays. And it looks like we've got one on. So 1 on with 2 outs, folks. 1 on with 2 outs. How about a zombie Larry Allen, says Courtney. There's going to be another anxiety-induced game, says Emma. Bottom of the third. 2 outs. The Blue Jays up by 3 runs. This pitch to Polanco will find the zone for strike number 1. That's strike 1 here. Jorge Polanco up to bat. He's 1 for 1. He did have a double in the first. Let's see if he can do it again and help advance the runner here. Polanco will swing at this one. It is going to be a big hit, but it's going to be shy of the wall, and this will be an out. A pop fly out into center field, right center field. That will take us to the top of the 4th. Toronto up by 3 in this game, down by 2 in the series. Next up to bat will be Ernie Clement. Let's bring up our new batters once again. Okay. So Ernie Clement is going to be your next up to bat for the Toronto Blue Jays. Ernie Clement up to bat for the Toronto Blue Jays. He will be next. Thomas Armstrong, thank you very much, my friend. Steve saying cheers, man. Cheers to you guys. This is just awesome, says James Joseph. Is that James, Gino, and Joseph? 3 and out. All strikes here, says Bam Shire. You guys want to drop those strikeouts? There's that strikeouts. Let's see if it happens. Blue all the way, says Michael. See you later. In the house, Guerrero, RBI, please. Sue saying that Toronto can have this game as long as the Mariners get the next 2. All 3 of those games are going to be at home for Seattle, guys. Next 3 games going to be at home for Seattle. I had a graphic here. It was the schedule. Where did I put this thing? Is it this one? Yes, but this is the wrong game. Is it you? No, let's go ahead and download the file for the right game. Let's go ahead and download the file for the right game to show you all the series schedule moving forward. Let's show you all the series schedule moving forward. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are watching Football Nation here. You guys are watching Football Nation. I hope y'all are enjoying the live stream so far. Interesting to be watching baseball on a channel called Football Nation, though, isn't it? Let's make that a simple JPEG. This is page number 5. Give me about 10 seconds. I'll be able to plug this in for you guys here. Give me about 10 seconds. Give me about 3 seconds, and I'll be able to plug this in for you guys here. Boom. Toronto Blue Jays lost game 1 in Toronto 3-1. Then turn around in game 2, lost 10-3. Man, that was a tough game for Toronto. Here we are. It is Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, and in Seattle, 3 games will happen. Wednesday, Thursday, and if needed, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, and if needed, Friday. But this game will be happening at 5 p.m. There will be 2 baseball games happening this day, and unfortunately, MLB didn't have the foresight to space them apart by 4 hours. Instead, they're going to be competing with one another. So, don't know which game I'm going to cover on Friday. But the next game, if needed, will be on Sunday, so everyone gets a break for travel here as you go from the West Coast out to Toronto. This opening pitch is going to be missing the zone for ball number 1. As we mentioned, it is Clement up to bat. Monday, the 20th, will be the last day of this series if needed, guys, if needed. My apologies for that. Let's turn that off and turn the graphic off here. Looks like that next pitch also going to miss the strike zone. It's a 2-0 count. Top of the 4th, 2-0 count. No swing so far for Clement. Ernie up to bat here. Kirby going to pitch in the middle of the zone. No swing again. That's going to be good for strike number 1. Okay, let's go Mariners, says Nabiel. What's going on, Nabiel? Trident's up, says Julie Knight. Here is a pitch. This one's going to be low. No swing on that. It's going to be a 3-1 count. And George Kirby could be walking another man. Clement will get a strike right here. Strike number 2. A full count now. Kirby versus Clement. Kirby looking to put a man down. Someone needs 4 strikeouts from Kirby. Let's see if Kirby can get another one here. The windup in the pitch. This one gonna find the zone. Strike number 3. Got him. So that is strike number 3. Kirby with a strikeout right there. There you go, Mariners fans. There you go, Mariners fans. Michael Castro in the house. Go Jays. Seattle, like the Cowboys, they will let you down, says Sonny. Your next batter up is Jimenez. Jimenez did have that home run. Jimenez did have a home run, a 2-run home run just last inning, in case you forgot. We're back on the rotation here. A big swing and a miss. That's going to be strike number 2. It's an 0-2 count. I need 3 more, says Bama Shiner. You might get it right here, Bama. You might get it right here. So that last one was a knuckle curve peaking at about 83 miles an hour. Here comes pitch number 61. This one, another knuckle curve, going to be hit foul. Keeps it an 0-2 count right now. Keeps it an 0-2 count. I wonder how many foul balls Jimenez is going to have here, trying not to strike out. The Toronto Blue Jays don't strike out often. They're highlighting his home run of 399 feet. This one going to be clipped foul again. Thomas saying, love everybody. Thank you, Thomas, for the $2 super chat, my friend. Every penny helps, sir. Thank you very much. Andres Jimenez. Kirby looking for another strikeout tonight. This one, gonna get him to swing. A swing and a miss. Strike number 3. Strike 3. You're out. That's 2 strikeouts in this inning for Kirby. Looks like you only need 2 more, Bama. Bama Shiner only needs 2 more. Here comes George Springer. Someone needed a George Springer home run. Did someone call for a George Springer home run? Here comes the pitch. This one going to be hit, and this one is going, gone, baby. Home run. That is a home run for George Springer. This is not a drill. So it makes it a 6-2 game. A home run for George Springer. Wow. Big swing, big hit. Honestly, it didn't even look like he put everything behind it. He just hit that. You know, like when you swing a golf club and you hit the ball, you don't really have to like crow hop into the, you don't have to Happy Gilmore it to be able to hit that thing far. He hit that ball flush. Here comes your next batter up. This one, the pitch inside for Nathan Lukes. This game's starting to get dangerous here. Can the Seattle Mariners overcome, or are they cooked? Or are they cooked? This pitch going to find the zone for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Attaboy, Jerry, says Marcus. Jay showing up today. Never felt it hit the bat, says Eric. Okay. So couple strikes in a row here. Ooh, swing and a miss right now. That's strike number 2. He chased that garbage right there. Bad pitch. Bad pitch right here. Nathan Lukes up to bat. He did have a single in the 3rd. He does have a run after getting on base thanks to an RBI. The windup in the pitch from Kirby. This one is going to be hit right at Kirby. Kirby going to make the play. A quick toss to first base. You are out. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Okay, so the Seattle Mariners have some ground to make up. Go Jays, says Paul. Let's go, Paul. Looks like they've got some ground to make up. What's going on, guys? So we are in the middle of a commercial break. Let's bring up something that we haven't brought up today. Fresh new graphic for you guys. Well, not if you were here yesterday, but this is my football schedule for the week. Those of you guys who were signed up for emails on footballnationusa.com, I did let everyone know that nobody won last week's pick'ems. We have week 7 pick'ems now available. By the way, in case you don't know what pick'ems are, we are trying to give away $100 every single week. Luckily for me, nobody has gotten all of the games right in the first 6 weeks. Nobody has gotten all of the games right in the first 6 weeks. So I don't know how this is happening because we got multiple people get them all right last year. This year, I guess the crystal balls just aren't working. But long story short, I will be covering the games with the green text next to them. My next game will be tomorrow. I won't be covering baseball tomorrow, guys. For those of y'all who have checked into the channel for baseball, I do apologize. But I will be covering the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals. Thursday, October 16th, I will be live. I'll be live about 45 minutes before the game at 6:30. So we will be doing a solid pregame for that one. Then I will be up and early. I normally let Santino take care of these morning games, but he is on vacation right now. So Daddy's going to take care of this one. I will be taking care of the London finale game. This is the final game that is happening in London. That doesn't mean it's the last Euro game. We do still have a game happening in Spain and a game happening in Germany, so we will have more early games later this season. But I will be live for this one, LA Rams and Jacksonville Jaguars. No game for the 12 o'clock slate, guys. I'm going to take a 3-hour break there, give my voice a rest, and we will have 2 more games at the end of the day on Sunday. Sunday afternoon, I will have my Dallas Cowboys versus the Washington Commanders, and then the Atlanta Falcons versus the San Francisco 49ers. Those are the 2 games that I've chosen to cover. Then Monday night, no choice here. We are going to be doing a doubleheader, back-to-back games. The Major League Baseball didn't have the foresight to space the games out properly. The National Football League did. So we will have back-to-back games coming at you guys on Monday night. Very apparent that Joe Burrow should have won MVP last year, says James. Okay. All right, y'all. Here we go. Okay. Let's go into studio mode here. Make a quick adjustment. Make sure I don't blow your eardrums off. This opening pitch, going to be a swing and a foul right now. Drop the link in the chat, says Robert Samora. Here you go, guys. If y'all want to sign up for a chance to win $100, let's drop this in the chat. There's a link in the description down below as well. At least there should be. I hope I didn't drop the ball on that. I hope the description has the link in it. I'm pretty sure it does, but if it doesn't, there's the link anyways. An 0-1 count after the foul ball. This one going to be high for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is true, Steve. You don't get as much spam, cursing, or bullying from the Canadians. There's going to be a hit to Ernie, and Ernie going to make a simple play right there to Guerrero. So, ground out right now in the bottom of the 4th. That's 1 away. The Seattle Mariners need to figure something out. Josh Naylor just swung the bat here. Josh Naylor overswung the bat. Looks like it actually hit Cal Raleigh on the knee or on the hand or something. Cal Raleigh might have to back up just a hair. This pitch going to end up being ball number 1. Next up to bat, ladies and gentlemen, is Eugenio Suarez. He had a pop fly out in the first. This postseason, not a great batting average. A swing and a miss here for strike number 1. Swing and a miss here for strike number 1. Batting average of 133, 1 home run, 1 RBI this postseason. This one going to be popped up into the air. Is this going to be able to be fielded? No, it ends up going over the safety net. It's going to be a 1-2 count. Eugenio Suarez. Going to take a moment. He's adjusting his gloves. Y'all can see that on the graphic down below me right now as he's making a quick adjustment. He's going to step up into the batter's box now. Taps the plate, spins the bat. Here we are. 1-2 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. This one in the dirt for ball number 2. Ball number 2. Football Nation with the trophy, with the 1, with the gold medal. Let's go. Let's go, folks. So funny to see those balls go up to the moon, says Sue Mullins. Says Sue Mullins. Eugenio Suarez, a 2-2 count. The windup in the pitch. This one going to be swung at. This going to be an easy hit out to third base. And a routine ground out at third. Makes Barger the hero. So Addison Barger wins that battle there as that ball is hit out into third base. Next up to bat is Dominic Canzone. And Dominic Canzone during the regular season had a batting average of 300, only 11 home runs. Man, that's a beautiful sunset in Seattle right now. The sun is just now starting to go down. Here comes the opening pitch from Bieber to Canzone. This is high and away for ball number 1, a 93-mile-an-hour four-seam fastball. Gonna miss the zone. He is 0 for 1 today, Dominic Canzone is. This pitch in the zone, gonna swing, cranks that foul. It makes it a 1-1 count. A 1-1 count right now. Guys, Canzone struck out earlier. Canzone struck out earlier. Need Kirby to get one more strikeout, says Orion Hendricks. Thank you, Alex, for checking in. Mega Legs checking in as well. Here comes this pitch. This is gonna be clipped foul. It makes it a 1-2 count. They should have had an option to change the simulation to Sega Genesis graphics, says Mega Legs. What's up, Mega Legs? Is George still pitching next inning, asked Josh Nippers. I don't know just yet, Josh. I will let you know as soon as this inning is over. It will update on my side. The 1-2 pitch, the windup. This one in the dirt for ball number 2. Canzone not swinging. Bieber missing the strike zone. The Mariners need to relax, man. The Mariners do need to relax. We've seen it happen a couple of times in this one. Bieber not liking the option. He agrees to throw this pitch. This one going to be hit foul. And it remains a 2-2 count. Canzone during the postseason. So Dominic Canzone is up to bat. We've got a 2-2 count. This is the bottom of the 4th. There are 2 outs already. One more strike will end the inning, and we will go to the top of the 5th. Shane Bieber has pitched 3 2/3 of an inning. He's given up 3 hits and 2 runs. Here is the windup in the pitch for pitch 61. Canzone gonna swing at it. This one on the knuckle curve. It's going to be foul ball. Chasing that one down. Man, that was a good hustle. Unfortunately, just a little shy of it there for the Toronto Blue Jays. Looks like Nathan Lukes runs into the wall. He's okay. He's okay, but he could have made that play. He could have made that play. Looks like he took his eye off the ball because he saw that wall coming in quickly. And it's not just the wall, it's the net. And if your arm gets caught in that net while you're falling, that's how you get twisted ligaments and stuff. So, honestly, probably the smart choice was to let that ball hit the deck. I do see him reaching back for that right hamstring a little bit, though, so I wonder if that's going to affect Nathan Lukes moving forward. 2-2 pitch, the windup, a swing. This one goes foul again, another foul ball. Man, how many foul balls can you survive on here? Dominic Canzone going to try to get on base. Shane Bieber looking to strike him out for another K. A big, deep breath from Shane Bieber. He brings it in. He kicks. He pitches a swing and a miss. Strike number 3. Got him. And down goes Canzone. Top of the 5th. Toronto Blue Jays back on offense. Your next batter up. Uh-oh. Doesn't get much better. It is going to be Vladimir Guerrero. Let's pull him up. It is going to be Vladimir Guerrero. Welcome to First Down, Tortoise, the Sea Wing. I like it. Welcome in, Tortoise. What's going on? Really quick, guys, before I bring up anything else, how many newbies do we have in the chat? How many newbies are in this chat? If you are new, drop 5 emojis. Guys, I'm not the kind of live streamer who was always begging for subscribers. I just want to connect with you guys and bring you the best quality content that you can find out there on YouTube. If you believe that this channel has some chops and is possibly one of the better channels out there, I would, however, appreciate a subscribe. But if you're new, like our friend Dre, looks like Dre is in here. Let's turn this on. What's going on? There's 5 new emojis right there from Dre Random Lifestyles. What's going on? We've got Steve Tobias in the house dropping that Canadian flag. What's up, Steve Tobias? I see you, bro. Bruce Odyssey. Hello, Bruce. What's going on, my friend? I see Bruce kicking it with us right now. Marvin Moore in the house. Mega Legs also here as well. What's up, Marvin? I see you with that thumbs up, bro. What is up, Marvin? We got Chief Mim Shu. Chief. What up, Chief? How you doing? I don't normally get to say that without sounding like a I don't even know what to call it. But what's up, Chief? How you doing, man? Shout out to Mega Legs. I see you out there. Poutine is so good, says Tate. Best thing to come out of Canada. Josh Jenkins dropping the baseball. What up, Josh Jenkins? Thanks for checking in, man. Newbie in the chat right now. TH is a newbie in the chat right now. What's up, TH? Looks like Jeremy Peters checking in. Creature237 also checking in. Carlos, what's up, Carlos? There's a fist bump to you, my friend. Looks like Hank in here. Hanka2. What up, Hanka2? Bama Shire, welcome in, my friend. Looks like RBT Jorg in the house with the eyeball, the heart, lots of organs going on. Feeling the love. Fidel, thank you very much. Fidel. Looks like Alex Dabrowski in the house. What up, Alex Dabrowski? Ridiculously Sandra checking in. What's up, Ridiculously Sandra? Okay, so we do got a bunch of you guys in here. What's up, newbies? Welcome in. Sorry, guys, I'm not going to get a chance to flex all of the chats that just came in. We are getting back to the top of this rotation here for the Blue Jays. Guerrero up to bat right now. Here comes Guerrero, the opening pitch to him. It's a swing, and this one is going to the back wall. The opening pitch of the inning is over the wall for a home run. Home run, Toronto Blue Jays. Wow. Guerrero is just killing it right now. And he is really twisting the knife with that home run here. This is payback for Game 2 without a doubt. This is payback for Game 2 without a doubt. Jesse, what's up? Larry, what's up? Kevin Jackson, I see you. Sonia Davis, I see you. Gerardo, hello. Creature, hello. Jinbro, what's up, my friend? Okay, I'm going to step away from the chats right now, guys. We will give y'all another chance to chat with us during our next commercial break. We are at the top of the 5th inning. This opening pitch going to be ball number 1. It's high for ball number 1. So Santander is now up to bat. Anthony Santander with a postseason batting average of 200 with 2 RBIs. Kirby going to miss the strike zone here again. It's ball number 2. So George Kirby struggling in this game for sure, giving up 7 runs, multiple home runs in this game, looking for just another strikeout or two. The windup in the pitch. This one going to find the zone. That'll be strike number 1. Is it Bama who needs it? Bama, you're the one who needs 1 more strikeout or 2 more strikeouts? Looks like Kirby today has 4 strikeouts. You said you needed him for how many? Here comes this one. It's going to be ball number 3. 3 balls and 1 strike. Uh-oh, we might walk Anthony Santander here. Honestly, I think if he walks him, he'll get pulled from this game. Kirby on a 3-1 pitch looking to get a strike on the board here. The windup and the delivery. It's going to be high and away for ball number 4. Ball number 4, walking Santander, puts a man on. No outs in this inning. Vargas is warming up in the bullpen. They're highlighting the Guerrero home run. Oh, man, Rodriguez was this close, man, to making that play over the wall. This close to making the play over the wall. And the face of Kirby would says it all. He wants that ball go over the wall, and he's just... Like, his face is just pure disappointment. All right, guys, they're cutting to a commercial break. My guess is that they are going to pull the pitcher here. We don't normally get commercial breaks, but Santander is on first now after being walked. So, Anthony Santander got a quick rollout to first base. What's going on, guys? Looks like Jay's saying, great stuff, buddy. Looks like the cold bats from the Canadian team have caught fire. Ooh, I like the way you worded that, Jay. I like the way you worded that. James saying that he smoked that ball. What up, James? Jenna in the house. I see you. Welcome in, Jenna. We've got Sela saying, come on, C-Town. Well, it's not early anymore, guys. We're past midway on this game. I'm not going to change the official poll just yet, but I'm going to ask you guys a quick question. Are the Mariners cooked for this game? I know it's still a little early, right? We're not in the 7th inning stretch just yet. Real saying, don't pull Kirby just yet, says Real 850. But are the Mariners cooked, y'all? Top of the 5th, down by 5 runs here. It looks like they are going to pull in a new pitcher, y'all. Vargas is now the pitcher. Someone tell Kirby to go kick rocks, says Lost Banana. What up, Lost Banana? What a name. I love your name, bro. Bash, sorry, Bama Shiner. I'm cooked. Yeah, they pulled him, man. They did just change to Carlos Vargas, Carlos Vargas is still a solid pitcher. Why saying very well cooked? I just hope whoever wins beats them next time. Football Nation, about 50 to 55% cooked. They still have a chance. David saying that they are. The Serious Moonlight saying that they are. Ocean Blue saying yes. A couple of true believers, though. Looks like John Garcia is a true believer right now. Ridiculously Sandra sounds like a name you'll see in the famous person's IG comments. I mean, who knows? Maybe Ridiculously Sandra is famous, and you don't know. He is gone, says Peoria. Bama Shiner saying, welp. Kirby, you scrub. Oh, you guys in the chat are awesome today. What's up, guys? Man, I really like hanging out with you guys. Seattle is good. You guys are good people out there in Seattle and Canada, known for being good people. I feel comfortable in today's live stream. All right, guys, Vargas on the mound right now, trying to put away the man here. This pitch going to be high for ball number 1. It's ball number 1. Up to bat right now is Kirk. Ball 1, we do have a runner on first. It's Santander on first. It's a 1-0 count. The pitch to Kirk going to be hit. It does find the gap between short and second. That'll be a base hit, and it advances the runners again. Lazy fielding there by J.P. Crawford. He tried to dive for it, but he did not calculate that slide at all. J.P. Crawford at shortstop should have made that play. It could have been a double play, and instead it ends up being a base hit. Oh, JP, bro, that was an inch away from the glove. If he had gotten that step off just a little bit faster, man, he would have been there. Instead, it's a base hit from Kirk. Next up to bat is Varsho. So, Varsho watches the first pitch come in. A swing and a miss for strike number 1. Vargas, 3 pitches in right now. And Carlos Vargas, man, another de República Dominicana, ya tú sabes. Mi amigo, mi hermano dominicano. Vamos a ver lo que él puede hacer hoy. My Dominican brother, man. Got a lot of them out there. 15% of the entire Major League Baseball, man, is from that one island. My one island. That pitch going to be low for ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Varsho up to bat right now. And Dalton Varsho has a batting average in the postseason of .320, man. This pitch will find the zone. That's got some heat on it. 98-mile-an-hour sinker here will be strike number 2. Blue Jays hitting with anger right now. 1-2 count. Vargas delivers. This one going to be fouled straight back. Keeps it a 1-2 count. Top of the 5th. No outs in this inning already. No outs in the inning. They've already given up a run. Not only have they given up a run, there are 2 runners on right now, folks. There are 2 runners out. The windup in the pitch. This one going to be hit high up in the air. This should be a fly out. And saying, I got it, simple play going to be made right there by Clement. I'm getting the teams mixed up. That's Jorge Polanco. Getting the teams mixed up. We're on the top, not the bottom here. Second baseman Jorge Polanco makes the play. That's the first out of the inning, top of the fifth. Ladies and gentlemen, when there is action on the screen, for those of y'all who are new to this live stream, for those of y'all who are checking in to Football Nation for the first time, guys, whether it's football, baseball, or basketball, I don't check the comment section when there is action. I get to the comment section during commercial breaks. Right now, we do have action. It's the top of the fifth. 2 guys on, 1 out. This is going to be swung at. This is going to go foul, chasing it down out in left field. Play is going to be made today by Randy Arozarena in left field. That's 2 outs, a fly out here. So Varsho goes down, Barger goes down. Here comes Clement now. Don't lament Clement. Is Kirby getting back in? That's going to be a negative, Ghost Rider. You don't do hockey, do you? I don't, W. Chan. Not yet, at least. Not saying that I won't do hockey. I just got to watch a lot more before I feel comfortable calling it. Here comes the pitch. This one going to be hit into right field. That's good for a base hit. Trying to get the run in. A good hard sprint will. Oh, there's a tag out. So Toronto will get one more run in. But the man is going to end up getting tagged out. And so the score is 8-2. This will take us to the bottom of the inning. The base hit out into right field. I mean, it did advance the runner. The score is now 8-2, folks. And that's just where we're at. I gave the points to the wrong team. We're now going to the bottom of the inning here. And Seattle has a lot of ground to make up. ¿Qué carajo? ¿Eres dominicano? ¿Qué lo que? ¿Qué onda produce? No me digan, man. Hey, coño, hermano, no me digan. Dice, hey, ¿qué carajo? ¿Eres dominicano? No me diga, dice. No me diga. No, es cierto, es cierto. Mi mamá de La Vega, mi papá de Santiago, pasamos mucho verano ahí en la isla, en Santo Domingo, en la República Dominicana. Muchos veranos en Punta Cana, en Samaná, en Puerto Plata, en Boca Chica, ya tú sabes. So, anyway, sorry, guys. We're bouncing languages right now. 7-2 in the fifth. Plenty of baseball left. Let's go. Ancient Mariners finish. Do you cover the Baltimore Ravens? I sure do, Lost Banana. I sure do. MDK saying this is a blowout. Mario, does the NFL have 3D play? Bro, if the NFL had a 3D play, Ward, if the NFL had 3D play, dude, that would be insane. Miggs checking in right now saying, sup, bro? What's up, Miggs? How you doing? Go Victor, home run. You could be an auctioneer. Yeah, I've been told that before, my friend. Looks like Ali Messiha checking in right now. Ali Messiha, what's going on? Your PFP is killing me. What is a PFP? I don't know what that means. Profile picture. Ah, I see. Produced by Allah. I'm trying to find that profile picture now because you said it. Looking for the profile picture. Is that Frank's hot sauce? Are you marrying a Frank's hot sauce bottle? Are you pouring that into a shot glass? Oh. I just realized what that was, bro. No. Oh, that's terrible. That profile picture is oh my gosh. That is definitely not a shot glass, dude. Oh man, that is brutal. That is savage. You reeling all those locals, says Michael Castro. I believe so. What's going on, Archeesy? Archeesy TV in the house. Ali saying hello. Lo que no, says Rake Flyer. Bloody Mary. No, guys, stop. This is not cool. That is not cool. Okay, next 3 guys up to bat here. We are getting back into this baseball game. Let's get focused in. You straight up broke me with that profile picture, bro. That was savagery. Oh, man. I, literally have tears. That was hilarious. That was so good. All right, guys, opening pitch. This one going to be high for ball number 1. We've got Robles up to bat now. Ball one. So Robles is up to bat. Behind Robles is J.P. Crawford. And in the hole, we get back to the top of the batting rotation, low and away for ball number 2. It'll be Randy Arozarena coming up after that. The Mariners will lose, says Jacqueline. Can you do French for Canadians, asked Alex. Je ne parle pas français. I know je m'appelle Mario. I guess my counts were off, guys. It's a 1-2 count right now. Here is Robles. He will swing at this. It's going to be a fly out. Catch going to be made this time by Ernie Clement. Simple play, infield play. That'll be out number 1. Next up to bat is J.P. Crawford for the Seattle Mariners. Mariners at bats looking, those bats looking like they're made of Play-Doh instead of wood right now. They're not able to get on there. Is this an AI MLB program? No, it's not. My name is Jeff. This is just straight up a 3D graphic rendering of this game brought to you directly by MajorLeagueBaseball.com. Here's a swing. This one's going to be taken out foul. Ball number 1. On the mound, it's still Bieber, my friend. Test asking who is pitching right now. We can get you a different angle here too, man. We can get you the picture view. Here's Bieber to pitch. This is going to be hit up the crack right here, straight through the middle. This will be a base hit for J.P. Crawford. J.P. Crawford finally gets a base hit, and the Mariners looking to rally around that one. That's a man on. Looking to rally around that with 1 out right now. What's a scrub, asked Abraham Mendez. Do you not know? A scrub is a guy that can't get no love. Right? Hanging on the passenger side of his best friend's ride trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. Here is Bieber to Arozarena. It's high for ball number 1. This is more traditional of what you guys would expect during an actual baseball game. This is really the pitcher's view right here. 1-0 count with 1 man on, bottom of the 5th. This one going to miss the zone for ball number 2. It's low and away. 2 balls, no strikes. My name is Jeff saying, I'm surprised you knew that. Yeah, I have an older sister, and we grew up in the 90s, bro. Definitely cultured when it comes to music. Here comes the next pitch. This one in the middle of the zone. No swing from Arozarena. Strike 1. A 2-1 count. There is a runner on first right now after that base hit from J.P. Crawford. So Crawford hanging out on first base. We're in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. This one going to miss the zone for ball number 3. Uh-oh. Ball number 3. Let's see what happens. Cal Raleigh is on deck, folks, so they could get a couple of points, a couple of runs back on this one. Excuse me there. Couple of runs back. This one going to be hit to third base. This is going to flip a double. No. Oh, my goodness. That is safe. Fielder's choice, so it won't go down as a hit. He will reach first base on fielder's choice. This makes it 2 away, though. So Randy Arozarena goes down. He is no longer, J.P. Crawford is going to be out at second, and Arozarena will hang out on first now. Just change of personnel. Cal Raleigh up to bat with 2 outs right now in the bottom of the 5th. The Seattle Mariners have a 6-run deficit that they need to overcome, and they need to start getting points back here quickly. They need to start getting some points back here quickly. Tessa, I got you, Tessa. Thanks for checking in. Here's the pitch. This one going to miss the zone for ball number 1. All right, guys. First down, says Jack Bunn. He's watched too much football with me. Jack has watched too much football with me. 1-0 count. Takes a deep breath. Going to wind up and deliver this pitch. This from Cal Raleigh is going to be popped up into the air. Is it going to go? Is it going to be able to be played? Hanging out in the dugout? No, it ends up being behind the dugout. Looks like Raleigh will survive for another swing. That's going to be a 1-1 count. Raleigh now looking at a 1-1 count. 2 outs, 1 man on, bottom of the 5th. Vamos a ver lo que pasa aquí. So Shane Bieber. Shane Bieber's still out there, guys. Doing really well today. Hanging on to this 6-score lead. This 6-run lead. I hate fielder's choice, says Peoria. Yeah, it definitely takes away from those hits, huh? So, the windup in the pitch from Bieber. Going to find the strike zone. The umpire doesn't like it. Calls it ball number 2. Cal Raleigh gets away with it there. And you see just a smile here from Shane Bieber on the mound looking at the umpire like, okay, bro. Okay. Here we go. 2-1 count. This pitch in the zone. It's going to be clipped foul right here. It becomes a 2-2 count. Can Cal Raleigh at least get on base? He's 0 for 2 tonight. Both of them fly outs. Cal Raleigh got to do a little more than that. The big dumper taking a big dump right now. That's really what's happening. Don't know why he played it that way. Okay. I've got a 2-2 count here. Cal Raleigh 0 for 2 today. Cal Raleigh 0 for 2 today. Shane Bieber on the mound. Good handful of strikeouts already. Here comes the next pitch from Bieber. The windup in the pitch. This is a swing and a miss. They got him. Strike number 3. And the Mariners will go down swinging right here. Cal Raleigh going to go down. It takes us to the top of the 6th, folks. So we now go to the top of the 6th. All right, guys. I know we got a lot of Canadians out here right now, but maybe you guys have a favorite football team? Let's make the quick question right now. Who is your favorite team? Who is your favorite NFL team? Guys, we are in the middle of a commercial break. In baseball, the commercial breaks go fast, so this will be first come, first serve. Let's see. The Bears, says Omar Lynch. The Chicago Bears have a game against the New Orleans Saints. Stooge checking in for the Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks will have a game on Monday night. Monday Night Football. Looks like Chupacabra checking in right now. We've got the Steelers versus the Cincinnati Bengals. Buffalo Bills. Sergio, I see you. The Buffalo Bills do have a bye week this week, and so do the Baltimore Ravens, guys. Ravens and Baltimore both have bye weeks. Looks like Jack says the South Carolina Gamecocks. No, not on this list right now. Bang, bang, Niner gang. I see you. I am bros. San Francisco 49ers have a matchup on Sunday Night Football versus the Atlanta Falcons out here. Washington Commanders. I see you, Roy. I see you, Chris. They got a matchup against my Dallas Cowboys, guys. And your Carolina Panthers, the real axed, just beat my Dallas Cowboys. That's a tough one. Go Seahawks, says Jerry. Guys, this matchup, I will be live for this one. So if you do like football and you want to watch the Seattle Seahawks at home this Sunday, I got you covered. Come back to the channel. I see LaShawn Korb checking in right now for the LA Rams. The LA Rams also have an international game coming up right now. A lot of international football this season. Who else out here? Kansas City. I see you, Nick Libby. Nick, the Kansas City Chiefs, they are playing a divisional matchup here at 12 p.m. A divisional matchup, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time against the Las Vegas Raiders. Looks like Bug checking in for the Philadelphia Eagles versus the Minnesota Vikings. Vikings-Eagles, man. I think this might be a little more difficult for the Vikings than some people are predicting right now. Okay, I see the chat slowing down just a little bit, so let's step away from this. Let's get back to the game that is at hand. Dart and Scats, dude, Jackson Dart and Cam Scattaboo have been insanely. Cam Scattaboo is just different, man. Mario, what's your upset pick for this week? Asked Gary. For the NFL? Honestly, man, I think the Dallas Cowboys. I think the Dallas Cowboys at home are home underdogs against the Washington Commanders, and I think the Dallas Cowboys can win that game. Julie checking in for the Packers. My wife is also a Packers fan. Any game you're holding, I'm watching, says Vass Ray. Let's go, Vass. Let's go, my friend. Julie checking in for the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers, I actually don't know who they're playing this week, and I just looked at the graphic. This opening pitch going to be fouled straight back. It's going to go down as an 0-1 count. Andres Jimenez is up to bat for the Toronto Blue Jays, ladies and gentlemen. So Andres Jimenez, the bottom of the batting rotation. Let's go back to our strike zone pitch. I think you guys prefer this one. This next one's going to be hit through the gap right here, and it goes out into left field. It will be a base hit. Randy Arrozarena goes out there to pick it up. The base hit is good, and we've got a man on. So, a man on right now, and these Toronto Blue Jays are they're not taking their foot off the gas. They are not taking their foot off the gas. Kirby has been pulled, Amon X. Kirby has been pulled for giving up too much. And honestly, it makes sense. Save his arm for a later date at this point. Let the bullpen pick up the work from now. Carlos Vargas is on the mound. Next batter up is George Springer, guys. So here's George. George of the jungle. Gonna watch this one go in. It's gonna be ball. Ooh, they're gonna call that strike. It looks like it was in the zone. So strike number 1. That's what I get for taking my eyes off the screen. George Springer, 1 for 3. He did have a solo home run in the 4th. He will swing at this one. This is going, and it's going to be a play that stays in field. So that's going to be at least a base hit, and this will advance the runner out to second. Good base hit right there. Okay, George. I seen you, Mr. Springer. Ooh, the runner advanced out to third according to my TV screen here. So we've got corners covered right now, and there is the mound visit. It might be a quick conversation with Carlos Vargas. Michael saying, watch out for that tree. That's it, George of the Jungle. Swinging that club right now. Fun fact right here. So did you know that the yodel on Tarzan is actually the actor? It's not the actor who does the voice of Tarzan. It's the actor who does the voice of Jack, because the actor who tried to do it, the original Tarzan guy, couldn't do it, but the actor for Jack could. That's also very similar reason as to why Darth Vader is James Earl Jones. Okay, guys. Mario, who will win the World Series? Go Jays, go. I hate to say it, guys, but it's really starting to look like the team to beat is the LA Dodgers and the Seattle Mariners. Well, the Blue Jays today definitely making up for some lost ground. Let's bring up this graphic one more time. Let's take a quick look at this right here. This game blowout, no outs, says Ocean Blue. Yeah, it's definitely a blowout. That's okay. I could never yodel. I could never yodel like that either, dude. My voice would just absolutely fall through. Okay, Blue Jays lost game 1, 1-3. Then they got blown out themselves in Toronto, which they took a little personally. I can see that based off of the score line today. I think the Blue Jays took this loss in Game 2 personally. Here we are on Wednesday. They now have an 8-2 lead over the Seattle Mariners on the road, by the way, at Seattle. Thursday, tomorrow, there will be another game. I will be live for football tomorrow, so I am willing to bet there will be one live streamer out there or another live streamer out there who will be doing the same thing that I'm doing, and you guys are free to go check out the YouTube landscape and see if you can find the game. But I will be live for football, so if you guys want to check in for the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Cincinnati Bengals, come check it out. I'll be live. Game 5 will be where, well, I'm already leaning to that we will have a Game 5. Game 5 will also be in Seattle. If needed, Game 6 will be back in Toronto, and so will Game 7. This entire series will be wrapped up by Monday. By Monday. Okay. Shout out to the Dodgers fans out here still hanging out with us. Ultra Deep Blue checking in. Mariners have the deep lineup, elite pitching, strong bullpen, and defensive resilience needed to outlast opponents in close games, giving them the balance, momentum, and adaptability in the World Series. Dude, again, I love punctuation. Thank you for writing this so properly. Thank you, Ultra Deep Blue. Here is the pitch with no outs. This one should be tagged out right there. So this will be the first out, and the runner will score from third base. This will be an RBI, and this will be a 9-2 game. Toronto now up by 7. So that's basically a sacrifice hit there by Nathan Lukes. That's the first out here of the inning. Next man up after Nathan Lukes is going to be Vladimir Guerrero again. Yeah, guys, Guerrero again. And today, Guerrero has been pretty good. Guerrero has been pretty good today. Let's see if he can get another base hit here. So opening pitch to Guerrero. It looks like they've put Ferguson out on the mound, by the way. So Caleb Ferguson is the next pitcher here for the Seattle Mariners. For the Seattle Mariners right now. Can Seattle pull it out? Giggity. Here we go. Ooh, are they going to walk someone? They did just walk him. So an intentional walk means that we have 2 runners on base. Ferguson up to pitch now. And it looks like the pinch hitter Straw is coming in. Opening pitch going to be low for ball number 1. So it looks like they walked intentionally. Gonna walk Vladimir Guerrero. So Vladdy gets walked out to first. This pitch in the dirt again. Ball number 2. So Guerrero got walked, guys. Intentional walk play never works out very well, says Sue. Up to bat right now is a man named Miles Straw. Miles Straw going to watch this pitch go in for strike number 1. Man, let me get my board updated here and get the correct number of outs. We have 1 out, 2 on. Top of the 6th, Toronto Blue Jays up 9-2. It's a 2-1 game right now. A long look to second base, a quick look to first base, and Ferguson will deliver the pitch, and Straw's going to smash this thing, but it goes foul right here. 5 pitches in, it's a 2-2 count now. 5 pitches in, it's a 2-2 count. He is that good, says Soccer Superstar. Go Guerrero. That's honestly, yeah, basically Soccer Superstar. Basically, he's already got a home run today, too. Mariners jump ship tonight. Oh. Test. No, he's done, man. He already pitched. He's done. He got pulled. He's not coming back in. Okay, let's just go ahead and put it at the top of the screen here. If you are late, no, Kirby is not coming back in. 2-2 count, swing and a miss. That's the first strikeout right here for Ferguson. Strike 3. If you are late, no, Kirby is not coming back in. That's not really a Q&A. I'm just putting it out there so everyone sees and I don't have to read that 100 times. Okay. Your parlay's cooked, bro. Sorry. It happens. Top of the 6th, guys. Ferguson on the mound. Kirk up to bat now. Not the umpire. It's Kirk. Kirk also had a base hit. This pitch going to be low and inside for ball number 1. This game is over. Good game. Everyone cash out now, says Vasray. Looks like Canada will be celebrating tonight. It looks like they will be. Top of the 6th. I'm still going to be here, guys, for those of y'all who are diehard fans of the game. I'm not going anywhere. This next pitch will find the strike zone for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, 2 on. 2 outs, 2 on. Toronto leads this game 9-2. This pitch coming in, and Kirk gonna smash this one. This is going. This is going. This is gone. A 3-run home run. Now this goose is cooked. Oh my goodness. The score is now 12-2. That is a brutal pill to swallow. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alejandro Kirk with a 354-foot home run right there. Next up to bat is Varsho. The score is 12-2. The intentional walk definitely didn't work out very well, says Sue Mullins. Absolutely, Sue. Wow, when it rains, it pours, says Danny. Oh, Canada, says Michael Castro. Here's the pitch. This one going to find the zone for strike number 1. Up to bat now, ladies and gentlemen, is Varsho, Dalton Varsho, up to bat. And Toronto getting back every point that they've lost in this series and showing the world why they were the winners of the division, of the conference here. Another base hit for Varsho. Man, I'm just like, I'm out here trying to talk, and it just feels like natural as soon as the next batter comes up. Oh, this is going to be a hit. Oh, this is going to be a hit. Oh, this is going to be a hit. Dalton Varsho gets a base hit up the middle here. He is now hanging out on first base. Here comes Addison Barger to bat now. Top of the 6th, 2 away, 1 man on. The score is 12-2. Barger versus Ferguson. This opening pitch going to be low and away for ball number 1. 1-0 count. Toronto scored 5 in the 3rd, 1 in the 4th, 2 in the 5th, and 4 in the 6th. 4 in the 6th. This swing going to miss. Going to be strike number 1. Man, they have just been crushing right now, dude. This is insanity. This is a pretty tough game. It's a pretty tough game if you're a Seattle Mariners fan. For sure. This next pitch will find the strike zone. That'll be strike number 2. Strike number 2. This is batting practice. This is a spanking. Giggity. Guys, add 7 inches to Kirk and he'd be running all right. In height. He'd be running all right. Add 7 inches in height. I'm glad you clarified out there, Plox. The pitch going to be hit. This should be a routine ground. Oh, my gosh. J.P. Crawford almost. Why would you throw it to second? You could have just stepped on the bag right there. This Mariners team is falling apart. That will be out number 3, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. All love for the game, says Thomas Armstrong. Thank you, Thomas. Thank you very much, sir. All right, guys, that's a fist bump to you, by the way. This game was a walk in the park, says Vasray. Sure was. Thanks, man. I do appreciate that super chat, Thomas. Woo, Plox. Will Eugenio Suarez get a hit tonight? He might, dude. I do think that he could get a hit today. Next up to bat, we will see Julio Rodríguez, Jorge Polanco, and Josh Naylor, folks. These are going to be your next batters today. Your next batters today. Heyo. Julio Rodríguez. He had the 1 home run at the very beginning of the game, but outside of that, the Mariners have not scored. Rodríguez has not had an amazing – he had a good day just based off that home run, but it hasn't been great defensively for him. 3 balls hit over his head in center field, into the stands. One of them he could have made the catch. Ended up letting that one get right past his glove. Jorge Polanco is on deck behind him, and then in the hole you've got Josh Naylor. All right, guys. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. Do you think the Jays are going to win, says Serge. I don't know, man. Does a bear make his business in the woods? Let's see. Seattle will still in ahead. No way, dude. Every time the Jays take the lead, the bullpen treats it like a rental. Never theirs for long. Yeah, well, I don't feel like this is a lead that they can blow with just 3 innings left to go. I will say this. If the Seattle Mariners don't score on this bottom of the 6th at this at-bat right now, then I don't see any way that they can get back into this game. Like, they have to score. And they have to score quickly. Like, if they don't score now, I genuinely think that this game is done. Honestly, it already feels like this game is done. Imagine trying to come back in 3 innings, trying to make up 10 points. You got to score more than 3 runs per inning. Where were these bats in games 1 and 2, says Embracing Logic. Come on. Jiggly Jays. I've never heard of Jiggly Jays before. It says Banjo Billy. What's going on, Banjo Billy? Thanks for checking in. Paulina May saying, I hope Milwaukee takes it personally. Yeah, the Milwaukee Brewers have some thinking they got to do as well. Mariners gave up 2 innings ago, says Dete. I need Naylor for 2 bases and 1 more hit from Lukes. That could happen. How many of you guys have bets happening today for baseball? If you're betting on baseball right now, just drop a thumbs up in the chat. By the way, don't forget to hit the like button on this live stream. Even if your team is losing right now, I can't control the score. All I can control is my energy to you guys. Here is the opening pitch. Looks like Bieber is still out there on the mound. The opening pitch going to be in the zone for strike number 1. Blue Jays are cooking, says Soccer Superstar. This next pitch going to be a swing and a miss. That's strike number 2. I need Suarez homer to win it. Okay, Julio Rodríguez right now. Thank you very much, Omar Lynch. I appreciate that comment, sir. Thank you, Michael Castro. An 0-2 count, bottom of the 6th. This one going to be ball number 1 as it's low and away. Julio, get the stretch. Let's see if Julio Rodríguez can get on base. Even if he gets walked right now, let's see if he can get on base. It's a 2-2 count after that bad pitch here. Ball number 2. Rodríguez, no swing on that. Looking for another strikeout is Bieber. Here comes the pitch. This one, very close to hitting Rodríguez there. It's ball number 3. Ball number 3. Who will win this one? The count is full. The count. 3-2. This pitch in the zone. A swing and a miss. Strike number 3. Got him. That's one away. A strikeout here. Will Polanco make a run? Asked Lisbeth Medina. I don't know. Can you smell what the Rock is cooking? That's a good one, money man. Thank you, Lugo. Cheers to you, man. You're a straight-up pro, he says. I'm semi-pro, bro, but that's okay. We like to have fun. That's what it's all about. Honestly, at the end of the day, if I'm not having fun, why am I doing this? Swing and a miss right here. That's going to be strike number 1. Jorge Polanco now up to bat, folks. Jorge Polanco now up to bat. Okay. They are warming up an arm in the bullpen. Looks like Fisher, the relief pitcher, is getting warm right now. It's an 0-1 count. This one going to be hit, and this play will be made. Thrown out at first. Yes, got him. Out at first, Polanco, a ground out to the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. That will be out number 2. And in the bottom of the 6th, with 2 outs, the Seattle Mariners already staring death in the face. Good throw there from the shortstop. Andres Jimenez doing a fantastic job. And great stretch right there as well by Josh Naylor. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs right now. Did I say Josh Naylor? My bad. It's not Josh Naylor. I'm getting first baseman's confused. Josh Naylor is actually up to bat. First baseman for the Toronto Blue Jays is obviously Vladimir Guerrero. So apologies for that missed call. Here's a swing. That's a hit into Guerrero's glove. He will underhand toss this one back to Bieber. That will be out number 3. And we go to the top of the 7th. Do we do it? Do we say it? Take me out to the ball game. Fun fact, a trip around the bases is a longer distance than any play on an NFL field. That is a fun fact. I did not know that. So the bases is longer than 100 yards, huh? Free 100 if Kirby gets one more strike, please, says Blur. Thank you, Peoria. Would save a lot of wood, though, says Timestamp. I did not know that. That's a really cool fun fact. That's a very cool fun fact. How do you find this game animation, asks Banjo Billy. I would tell you, but you're a Green Bay Packers fan, so I can't, dude. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. You can find this graphic at MajorLeagueBaseball.com, but you have to pay for Major League Baseball in order to get it. They're not just going to give it to you. You have to have the paid subscription for it. Look at that. The subscriber counts just went up quite a bit, guys. If I've had your attention for 2-3 innings, stick around, guys. Be sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new. You'll catch the other baseball games that we're covering. You'll catch the football games. You'll catch NBA basketball. By the way, opening game is October 22nd, and I'm on the fence on whether or not I'm going to cover the opening game with my San Antonio Spurs. All right, guys, quick question. Where's everyone watching from? Where are you watching from? Let's read some chats. Guys. Where are you watching from right now? Lennox saying, don't poke the bear. Don't perk the bear. Cali for Sulema. What's going on, Sulema? We got Omar in Chicago, in Chi-Town. What up, Banjo? In Washington. State or D.C., bro? State or D.C.? Looks like Linwood in the house. What up, Stooge? We got Canada checking in right now. Pismo Beach, California. My condo out in Canada, says Mega Legs. flex right there with the condo. Looks like Elizabethtown, Tennessee. Didn't even know that was a city, but cool to see that. Vancouver's in the house. What up, Vancouver? I see Ploxy in Toronto. Plox YouTube. Boone in North Carolina right now. I see it. Ooh, we got Hakuba Japan checking into the house. Arigato, my friend. Thanks for checking in. Hong Kong in the house. What's going on, Chang? Thank you for being here. Josh in Wyoming. Ooh, a person in Ottawa. I see Ottawa in the house. Columbus, Ohio is in the house. Florida is in the house. What is up, Chris Sean? Krishana Austin is in the house. What up, Krishana? Thanks for being here. Alberta, oil country, says Doug Ross. All right, y'all, won't have a chance to read all of these comments. Y'all are awesome once again. Thank you for participating in the chat with us today. Looks like Ferguson is on the mound in the top of the 7th. A swing and a miss here. Clement going to get strike number 1. 0-1 count. Let's go Mariners, says Kenneth Lash. Amish country, Pennsylvania. I'm going to step away from the chat, guys. Thank you, The Real Axe, for checking in. Looks like this one going to be foul for ball number 2. 0-2 count. Sushi is Japanese, Courtney. It sure is. Seth in Idaho. And Katuli. Never heard of that. The party just started, says Lennox. Let's see. 0-2 pitch coming up. Clement to bat. This one going to be in the dirt. Cal Raleigh honestly kind of struggling behind home plate. Let that wild pitch go. Can't control these balls coming in from the various arms that we've seen already. This is arm number 3 here for the Seattle Mariners. Arm number 3 here already. Amish Mofongo. I love Mofongo. Here is a ball that's going to be fouled straight back. It remains a 1-2 count. So Clement staying alive. Nobody striking out here right now. It is 12-2. That is correct. Malatagill. The Malatagill. Here's the pitch. This one in the dirt again from Ferguson. That's going to be ball number 2. And there's Cal Raleigh again, not even attempting. Like, just put the ball in his glove, bro. Just pitch straight. Honestly, I don't want to say let Toronto swing at it, because every time they do, they seem to be making contact, doing a great job here. The windup in the pitch. This one going to be hit foul. Had some stink, had some heat behind it. And Ernie Clement is currently the batter right now. Behind Clement, we will see Jimenez again, Andres Jimenez, and then back to the top of the rotation for the Blue Jays in George Springer. This pitch going to be clipped foul again. How many pitches is that? My goodness. They are struggling on the mound. The Seattle Mariners pitching has been brutal today. The pitching has been brutal. Elabco, 1830. What's up, Elabco? Top of the 7th, 2-2. This pitch going to be hit. It's a line drive. It's going deep, but there he is. Randy Arrozarena waiting for it. That will be out number 1. First out of the inning, first batter up, first out. That must feel good for the Seattle Mariners. Been a while since that's happened. First batter up, first batter out. Here comes Jimenez now. Let's see if Jimenez can get on base. The shortstop here, this man out of Venezuela. Vamos a ver, Andrés Alfonso Jimenez. Aquí estás. Here's the pitch to him. He will swing and clip this one foul. Makes it a 0-1 count. Blurs, did you read my Q&A at the top of the screen? At the top of the chat area? 0-1 count. I got an 0-1 pitch. Ferguson on the mound will wind up and deliver. This one going to be ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. KP Washington State, says Jamie Lee. Thanks for checking in. Ola, says Lennox. Watching from the 6th. Go Jays. Shanghai is in the house. How do you say thank you in Chinese? Is it sheshe? I don't know. I know it's got inflections on it. This is going to be a base hit, guys. And just like that, Andres Jimenez is going to pop this over the infield. This ends up being a base hit. And we now have 1 man on, 1 out, 1 on, and George Springer up to bat now. Springer with a solo run, home run. Honolulu is in the house, says Geronimo. Juan Romero, not Geronimo. What's up, Juan Romero? I don't know why I read Geronimo. Top of the 7th, 1 on, 1 out. The next pitch from Ferguson. A swing and a foul ball here. Oh, my goodness. George Springer swinging for the fences on that one. Really trying to put that one over the wall. Ward saying, imagine if the NFL had to play as many games as baseball. No way. It would be maybe flag football. If there was a flag football league, they could do that. But definitely not in a... This pitch going to be in the zone for strike number 2. Honestly, I don't even think they could do every day like that because that's still a lot of running. They would have to do it like soccer where it's like every 2 or 3 days. There's no way that they could do a game every day. Baseball is like the one and only everyday sport. This pitch going to be swung at. It's going to go foul and into that upper deck right there in foul territory. Here comes another fun fact. Looks like Washington was supposed to be called Columbia, but they were concerned that it would be confused with D.C. Imagine that. Okay. Top of the 7th. 1 out, 1 on. It's an 0-2 count. George Springer 2 for 4 today. Going to watch this one take a bounce. It goes foul, and this is, ooh, it's going to be a wild pitch here. The runner will advance. Another wild pitch. Ferguson this time, the man committing the issue. And this will be ball number 1. Wild pitch, ball number 1, and the runner will advance to second. So, the runner will advance to second. Jimenez is now on second. Top of the 7th, Toronto Blue Jays crushing right here. A swing and a miss for strike number 3, though. And this is one more gone. One more out. And Seattle can get back on offense here. Football isn't a contact sport, it's a collision sport. Once a week is the formula. Not only is that right, K-Laws, or yeah, is that Cali-Oz? Cali-Oz or K-Laws? 2868. But it's got the built-in scarcity. There's going to be a hit. This will end the inning here. Easy play going to be made right there at second base, and it looks like the Seattle Mariners get back on offense. Jorge Polanco going to be credited for that out right there. And here we go, bottom of the 7th, guys. Wide Wave Log saying that this is a boring game. I wouldn't call it a boring game. Definitely not if you're a Toronto Blue Jays fan. If you're a Seattle Mariners fan, boof. Oof, that hurts. Baseball. 3 to 10 hits is 30%. 3 out of 10 is hits 30%. Yeah, your batting average is 300 at that point. That is clutch. You would have to have a 300-man roster, says Ward. Yeah, for sure. Where is Cal, says Ty. Tanet. Man, it's so hard. Roy Williams has figured out his name because he put the first letter capitalized for Roy and Williams. Matt Bailey also did it. Francine also did it as well. Lega looks like lead. Okay, almost. Legida. Trying to read your name, bro. Can't read this name. I'm over here fumbling on words. La, 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 la. I can't get my words straight. That's so funny. You know Gilbert. Ooh, which Gilbert? Gilbert Grape? What's eating Gilbert Grape? Nice game. Can't stop us now. So don't stop me now. Because we're having a good time. Having a good time. Okay. First time, pick Cal, and he ain't doing nothing, says Goonies. Oh, no. In a pickle, says Banjo. Honestly, pickles sound delicious right now. Dill pickle sounds dope. Francine saying, yes, Gilbert Grape. I have a Funko Pop of him. Where's Waldo? I don't know. What is going on? Yo, Mew, says Cods. Is that Codes? Man, y'all's names. We got to do something about these names. Saying I am new here. What's going on, man? Appreciate you. Thanks for checking in, my friend. Welcome. What's up, dude? Okay. So for all the newbies, guys, my name is Mario. You're watching Football Nation. Did you do your pick'ems yet? Asked Kenneth Lash. All right, Kenneth. Thanks for getting me back on. I don't know how many people are watching this live stream right now, but we are giving away $100 every single week, folks. Sign up for the NFL Pick'ems right here, guys. I've just dropped it into the chat right now. Couple questions. Have you liked the video yet? Have you shared this stream with someone else who likes baseball who may not have access to this game right now? And are you enjoying yourself? That's really the important part. That's the main question. Are you enjoying this right now? Football guy doing the best baseball stream is crazy, says Big RR. Dude, it's not just baseball, bro. We do basketball as well, my friend. We do basketball as well. Eugenio Suarez with 2 hits? I don't think so. Guys, it looks like Shane Bieber is done. Here is Braden Fisher. Opening pitch for Fisher to Suarez. By the way, Eugenio Suarez is up to bat. Eugenio Suarez is up to bat, and this opening pitch is ball number 1. Thank you, Corey. Thanks for checking in. Can we do a Week 7 prediction right now? We can do it after the game. Gilly. Next pitch going to be strike 1. My apologies. I'm stepping away from the comments, guys. I don't want to miss any of the action. This pitch going to be hit by Eugenio Suarez. There's 1. That's going to be a good base hit right there for him. He gets on to first. So it looks like the Mariners finally get someone on base. This relief pitcher in Fisher could spell trouble. Maybe Seattle can rally here, and if they can get back 2 or 3 runs, it would feel like still a big uphill fight. Shout out to the Griffey family. What's going on, Griffey family? Cheers to you guys. Salute. Bottom of the 7th. 1 on, no outs right now. Shout out to the Super Chat as well, my friend. Shout out to the Super Chat. After the game is perfect, says the Malad. I got you. We'll do it. Hey, Antonio Dominicano. ¿Qué onda, Antonio, mi amigo? Here's the pitch. This one going to miss the strike zone. It's going to be ball number 1. Ball number 2, excuse me. 2 balls, no strikes. I love seeing the Dominican flag out there. By the way, in case you did not know, esa bandera es la bandera. Y yo no digo que eso es arroz, habichuela y una carne guisada. Yo estoy hablando de la bandera dominicano ahí. This one going to be fouled back. That's going to be a 2-1 count. Shout out to you, my friend. Je ne comprends pas. Je ne comprends pas. Yeah, he's saying in French, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't know what you're saying in French. Bottom of the 7th. This pitch going to be swung at. This one goes. It gets hooked foul right here. Makes it a 2-2 count. Makes it a 2-2 count. Hey, my mom's here. What's going on? They said, hola, hijo querido. What's up, Mom? Look at my beautiful mom right there. That's so funny. Hi, Mom. Hola, madre querida. Aquí estamos en vivo con la bandera dominicana. ¿Ya lo viste? Mira, ahí está la bandera otra vez para ti. 2-2 count. This pitch going to be hit. This one going to be flipped into a double play. Unfortunately, that will be 2 outs right there instead. Double play will clear the bases. Well done defensively here. Well done defensively here. That's awesome. Thanks for checking in, Mom. Hola, Mom, says Mercy Reynolds. Gotta love the mama. Do love mama. Ma, tenemos que hablar mañana porque, bueno, te voy a explicar una cosa más tarde, pero hablamos más tarde. Okay, guys, bottom of the 7th, 2 outs right now after that double play. Up to bat here is Victor Robles, another Dominican. A swing and a miss right here, though. Strike 1. Ahí está Jamel Trujillo. ¿Qué onda, Jamel? Jamel Trujillo aquí otra vez. Things just got wholesome, says Mega Legs. This pitch, ooh, are they going to call it a swing? They're going to call it a ball. Ball number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, nobody on. Here is Victor Robles from Santo Domingo, República Dominicana. This pitch going to be in the dirt, ball number 2. 2 balls, 1 strike. Toronto Blue Jays up 12-2 over the Seattle Mariners, bro. 12-2 over the Seattle Mariners here. Okay. The windup in the pitch. This one going to be hit high up in the air, but it's going to be an infield fly out. It looked great from the camera angle on the TV. That will be out number 3, and we go to the top of the 8th inning right now. Saying Alamo right now. Remember the Alamo. We are here and live in San Antonio, Texas, folks. What's going on? How do you know about who's hitting next? So, there's a couple of ways that I know. A, it's like the batting rotation that is set up before every game, Lamoni. Let me explain. It's not just that, though. I actually create graphics. It's not just MLB doing all the heavy lifting for this channel. You see these graphics right here? I made those myself. That is your defense for the Toronto Blue Jays. We are not going to see them right now. Instead, we're going to see the defense for the Seattle Mariners. I made that graphic right there. Not only did I make those graphics, we also have this graphic here with all of the batting order. So next up to bat, we will see a change. We are going to see a quick change here. Looks like next up to bat. Are they going to give up right now? We just saw, I guess, Victor Robles go down. So we're switching over to the Blue Jays, but I do have the batting rotation already pre-made. I make this every day. I update these stats when needed. So Robles just went, which means that the next time at bat for the Seattle Mariners, we will see J.P. Crawford, we'll see Randy Arozarena, and then we'll see Cal Raleigh. The lineups don't ever change unless they substitute in a pinch hitter, Lamoni. I hope that answers that. So, in the top of the 7th, looks like Nathan Luke was the last one. Nathan Luke was the last one, so that means that we will see Vladimir Guerrero up to bat first here. So Guerrero was intentionally walked in the last one. We saw Nathan Lukes go down, so Vladimir Guerrero will be next. After Guerrero, it should be Anthony Santander, and then we'll see Alejandro Kirk. Does that make sense? Did I clear that up? I hope so. But if you guys want to check in, when I go live, I always go live 30 minutes beforehand. I give you guys my predictions before the game starts. We go through all the stats. We break down all the data. We do it all the time, guys. It's literally like my bread and butter. It's kind of what we do out here, man, is to break down these stats. Let's turn this one off. We literally go through all of the numbers off. This is the batting statistics. I put all of these together myself as well. We put these all together right now. It says you need to fix your stat. You need to fix your one stat at least. No one has 147 home runs in 1 year. Oh, did I have one wrong there, Michael? Which one? For who? For who? Curious. Whoops. It's a break video. 127 hits. I have 15 home runs listed here. Let's go back a little bit. You guys trying to tell me that we had something wrong right here. I don't think I have anybody with that many home runs. That's going to be a base hit from Victor Robles. From Guerrero out here. This is going to be a double for sure. This time it's going to be a stand-up double. We got a runner on second. Let's take a quick look at this because you're saying I got someone with 100 home runs. I see Vladimir Guerrero, regular season. Taking a look right here. Vladimir Guerrero. Taking a look at the hits. That's what you're saying for the hits right there. In 2025, regular season stats, according to MajorLeagueBaseball.com, in 2025, Vladimir Guerrero had 172 hits. That is directly from MajorLeagueBaseball.com, my friend. So I don't think I have to change anything. 23 home runs. That seems right to me. And Guerrero just showed you why he's got that. He just got onto base. 174 home. I don't think I have 174 home runs listed for anyone, but I do appreciate you trying to keep an eye on things, keeping the channel honest. I don't think I have any issues on that as well. Okay, top of the 8th. A man on second base. It's a 1-1 count. Up to bat right now is Straw. We do have a pinch hitter checked in right now. Here comes the next one. This is going to be low and away for ball number 1. Ball number 2, excuse me. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls and 1 strike right now. So it looks like after Guerrero, instead of playing Santander, they are going to bring in Straw. This should flip. Ooh, almost a double play right there. Don't need it, actually. He was on second, so no run. Guerrero just staying still right here. This will be the out at first, so we'll make our first out of the inning. They were talking about the tan. Can't wait for Thursday night football. Let's go. The tan. Straw is in for Santander. Yes. Dog on it. I need to bet. was right about the upset, says the real. I don't really know if this is that much of an upset, if I'm being honest. I actually totally expected this. Totally expected this. Rev Green saying pick it, pack it, fire it up, come along. Wind up in a pitch. This one going to be inside for ball number 2. Little Cypress Hill out there. Oh, Canada, says Caddy Muracut. 2-0 count. Kirk up to bat. Folks, I'm stepping away from the chat so I can focus on this game. This looks like it finds the zone for strike number 1. It's a 2-1 count with 1 out, 1 runner out there on second. 1 runner out there on second. It is Vladimir Guerrero out there on second. Canadians expected this too, says Dete. It's a 2-1 count after that first strike. The next pitch going to miss the zone. It's going to be ball number 3. 3-1 count. Toronto up by 12. They are up by 10. The score is 12-2. Seattle Mariners getting smoked out right now, and not in the Cypress Hill kind of way. Here comes another pitch. This one going to be clipped foul. Remains a 3. It changes it to a 3-2 count. Who's on first? What's on second? Who gets paid? Of course he gets paid. Who gets paid on first? Yeah, of course. I just showed my wife that Abbott and Costello skit. She'd never seen it before. Family Guy just made a reference to it in one of their new Halloween episodes for 2025. And she's like, I don't get it. What's going on? And I had to show her that Abbott and Costello skit. Here we go, folks. The next pitch going to be swung at. This is going to be a single out. Took a long look at second base before actually throwing that. And still just standing there like a statue is Guerrero going nowhere. This will be out number 2. Guerrero might get stranded out here right now. Guerrero might get stranded. So Alejandro Kirk will ground out. Will ground out here. Dalton Varsho up to bat now. A double, a single, and 2 RBIs today. A double, a single, and 2 RBIs. Guys, we're going to stay live for a little bit after this game. This one going to be clipped foul. This one, ooh, it's not going to be clipped foul. It was a swing and a miss. Another wild pitch here. Wow, it looked like he got a piece of it, but it's a wild pitch again, and it looks like Guerrero will advance to third. Jackson is on the mound for Seattle, by the way. That's my apologies. Luke Jackson, number 77, up to pitch here. Luke Jackson up to pitch here. Let's get you guys the pitcher view real quick. This pitch going to be low. Man, they are pitching terribly today. We've covered a lot of Mariners games on this channel, guys, and this is the worst pitching I have literally ever seen from the Seattle Mariners. Worst pitching I have ever seen from Seattle. So Luke Jackson, an 0-2 count right now. One more strike will end this one. That looks like it's good for strike number 3. Got him. 2 foul balls and a strike will take us to the bottom of the 8th. Seattle Mariners. I don't know if this is possible, my friend. The series is 2-3-2. Seattle can still win the series without going back to Toronto, I think. That is correct, my friend. Again, we make hella graphics, bro. We make hella graphics, and you are correct with that. Hard to pin down. You are correct with that. So, 2-3-2. 2 games in Toronto, 1-2-3 games in Seattle. The schedule is here. So this game happening right now. Tomorrow there's another game. I will be live covering NFL football. Friday there will be one game. Actually, both sides of the Major League Baseball will have a game going on. So we will see the Brewers playing at the same time towards the end of this game on Friday night. Game 6, if needed, will be on Sunday. No Blue Jays or Mariners baseball on Saturday. And then Game 7 will be Monday if that one is needed as well. So, best pitching was Randy Johnson, the opening pitch of the game. Mariners, what happened? Yeah, seriously, look, this was Game 2. They are literally getting a taste of their own medicine. They laid it out thick against the Toronto Blue Jays. And now they've got a hole to climb out of. For the Jays, let's effing go, says Codes. Done welding. What did I miss? Did the dumper dump yet? All over the field, bro. He's been dumping all over the field. Kind of poo-pooed the bed today. Doesn't have it. I don't think Cal Raleigh has a single hit today, man. I don't think Cal Raleigh has a single hit. We will see him coming out right now, though, guys. As I mentioned earlier, here is the batting rotation one more time. Here is the batting rotation one more time. Looks like they're bringing in Rodriguez as the new pitcher here as well. Batting rotation. Okay. So let's rewind a little bit. We're at the bottom of this rotation right now. J.P. Crawford will be first up to bat. J.P. Crawford, this postseason has been pretty good. These are the regular season numbers for him, though. Regular season numbers for J.P. Crawford, 151 hits during the regular season with 12 home runs. We look at regular season numbers over here for Randy Arozarena, who is on deck behind J.P. Crawford. 613 at-bats this regular season, 146 hits, 11 home runs for him. And then in the hole is going to be Cal Raleigh. 60 home runs on the season. That's who they're referring to when people say the big dumper. Did the dumper show up? 60 home runs, guys. 147 hits on the season, 125 RBIs. He plays better when there are people on base. Not so much a solo kind of guy, but we will get back to the top of this rotation. Again, first up to bat is J.P. Crawford. J.P. Crawford versus Rodriguez. Opening pitch from Yadiel Rodriguez. This one going to be a swing and a miss for strike number one. This man, Yadiel Rodriguez, de Camagüey, Cuba. Cubano. We got a Cuban on the mound. Here we go. I love it. Strike one. Here comes the next pitch. This one going to be a swing, and this is going to be popped up. Looks like to left field. Can they chase it down? They can. That'll be a play made right there. That's going to be out number one. So a fly out for J.P. Crawford. A fly out for J.P. Crawford means that we've got one away in the bottom of the eighth. One away in the bottom of the eighth. Let's get back to our strike zone. Okay. Bottom of the eighth, one out. Randy Arozarena, here comes the pitch. This one going to find the strike zone for strike number one. Strike one here. Arozarena having himself a good one. Veridify, that's okay. Okay. This next pitch going to find the zone. That's going to be strike number two. First time taking a look at this one. Still, somehow 53% of people think that the Mariners are going to win. I don't know if that's going to stand very long right now. Bottom of the eighth, one out, two strikes here. Arozarena going to not swing at this. It's ball number one. Okay. Ball number one. Swing, bada, says Todd Tier. Next pitch going to miss for ball number two. Thank you, country. Thanks for checking in. They have to win. I mortgaged my house, says Man of Bong. Only down by 10, says Sue Mullins. In the bottom of the eighth on a 2-2 count with one out. The pitch, barely misses the zone. The count is now full, and Yadiel Rodriguez in danger of walking a man. Pump up the cam, says waiting for Germ. Here we go. Arozarena, the pitch. He swings. This one is going. This one is going. This one is gone. And so Randy Arozarena will get one back here. It's only one, but it is one nevertheless. Seattle Mariners home run. Tomorrow is football, Fadier. Tomorrow is football for sure. So one run back right now. It's a single home run right here for Randy. Randy. Okay. Next up is the big dumper. Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he can do it too. So here comes Cal Raleigh after that home run off the bat of Arozarena. Only down by 9 now, says Sue Mullins. Intentionally walked the dumper, says Matt Green. Let's see. Looks like he's up to bat, so no intentional walk here. Rodriguez will deliver. This pitch going to be low. The umpire liked it, calls it strike number one. So strike one here, one out. Rosarena gets one. First home run in 107 at-bats. That's crazy for a Rosarena. Here comes another one. Talk about being clutch. This one going to miss the zone for ball number one. 1 ball, 1 strike. The other view is better, says Soccer Superstar. You know what? That should be the one that we do. Welcome to all the newbies who are in here. 40% of the chat saying that they are new. Welcome, guys. Appreciate y'all. 1-1 count. The pitch coming in. This one going to be big dumper smashing this. This is going. This is going. This is gone. Back-to-back home runs. Another one for the Seattle Mariners. Oh, my goodness. Is there a chance? Down by 8 now. Are they going to rally here? Someone looking for a Cal Raleigh home run. Cal Raleigh home run is there. The heartbeats, says Stooge. Worth getting excited over, only down by 8 now. Well, who knows, man? Can they rally? You never know. That was a really solid leap right there. Almost made the play in right field. Your next batter up is Jorge Polanco. Excuse me, your next batter up is actually Rodríguez, and Rodríguez also has a home run today. Let's see if he can get another one. First player with 3 postseason home runs after 60 home runs in the regular season. This one going to be low. That's going to be ball number 1. 2, excuse me. I've got 2 balls, 1 strike. Excuse me, 2 balls and no strikes. Julio Rodríguez, 2 for 3 today. He had a 2-run home run earlier and a base hit. Rodríguez looking to get this over the wall. This pitch going to be low for ball. Wow, the umpire called that a strike. That's insane, bro. So the umpire called it a strike. It's a 2-1 count now. Here's Julio Rodríguez to bat. This one coming in. He swings at this. This is going deep. This is going to the warning track. Play will be made out in center field, though. And this makes it 2 away. Woo-hoo. Close. Stupid ump, says Jamarta. Jim. Says Jim Arta Davis. Jamarta Davis. Jamarta. What's going on, Jamarta Davis? Trying to read these names out right here. Jamarta seems like a clear one name. So, what's up, Jamarta? Thanks for checking in. Cake Lifestyle saying Suarez. You're looking for Eugenio Suarez. Here is Jorge Polanco up to bat now. 3 home runs this postseason. Here comes the pitch to him. This one going to be strike number 1 as it finds the zone. 0-1 count now. Ooh, they've changed the batter. A pinch batter, excuse me, Rivas is in. It might. So Leo Rivas is in instead for Jorge Polanco. This pitch, swing, cranks that foul. By the way, I don't know why they've done this. 4 at-bats this postseason for Leo Rivas. 4 at-bats this postseason for Leo Rivas. No home runs this postseason. During the regular season for Leo Rivas, only 2 home runs. A batting average of .244. Jorge Polanco has better batting average for both regular season and postseason. This seems like a bad choice here by management. An 0-2 pitch. The windup, delivery, going to be low right here. Going to be ball number 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 2-3-2 is crazy. Way to do 7, says Scotty. Let's see if they do it. Jamarta asking, who are you actually rooting for? Nobody. My Yankees are gone, so I don't care who wins. I'm just calling the game to the best of my ability, Jamarta. Thanks for checking in. I think the pitcher needs to be taken off, says Basketball Maven. What up, Basketball? Here comes the pitch in the bottom of the 8th. This one going to be ball number 2 in the dirt right there. Fire the pitcher, says Basketball Maven. Crawford needs a prima donna haircut. Okay. Everyone putting the shoes on their head right now. This must be some kind of Seattle thing. Here we go. Can someone explain to me what the shoes on the head means? Here's the pitch. This one going to be low. Wow. The umpire called that a strike as well. I guess the umpire's got a date that he's got to get to because that was a blown call right there. Looks like he's trying to end the night. Strike 3 will end the inning. We go to the top of the 9th, folks. We are going to the top of the 9th. Let's see. I came in late to catch up, but ready to close it out. Still. What up, Doyle? Appreciate you. 60 home runs is a lot. It is. Cal, cover. Let's go. WTH, ump. LOL. Shoes on the head is signal for a rally run. Thank you, produced by Allah. Bro, that photo, I swear, my gosh. Shoe on the head is for the rally. Okay, thanks, guys. Umps want to get home. That's kind of what it looks like, Serious Moon. I think the umpire thinks the strike zone is 3 inches wider and taller than it is. Let's see. That's all I got for the shoes, says Jack Bun. Baseball players are dumb. That's all I got. Shoe on the head means luck. Don't put that pitcher back on, please, says Lennox. Umpire probably has money on the game, says Sue. Free rolling if Clement hits when I win 100. Okay. All right, Matt Green. Next 3 up to bat. Addison Barger, Ernie Clement, and Andres Jimenez. Those are the next 3 batters up. Let's bring it up one final time for this game. Next batters up, folks. Here we go. Let's bring this out. So we should be towards the bottom of this rotation. This should be 7, 8, and 9 right now. It is Addison Barger. 112 hits on the regular season, 21 home runs for him, 460 at-bats, a batting average of .243 for the regular season with 74 RBIs. He is your first batter up in the top of the 9th. Your next batter on deck is Ernie Clement. So, re-poll, says Scotty. Scotty, do you have an idea? Pre-roll. Re-poll, pre-roll. Pre-rolls are different for sure. Pre-rolls are very different. That's what you get when you go to Colorado. Oh, yeah, Canadians get that already. Canadians already have that. Ernie Clement going to be the next batter after that, and then Andres Jimenez. So, your 3 batters up, Addison Barger, Ernie Clement, and Andres Jimenez for sure. After that, guys, the rotation will start over again. George Springer will come out if they need him. We'll see how this one goes. Remember to subscribe, says Country. You heard the girl. By the way, I think we're like 5 subscribers short of the next shelf right here. Let's see if that changed. No, we got there. Let's go. We got to 52,000. Let's go. 52,000. We hit 50,000 on Sunday. So we just hit it on Sunday. It's been a few days since Sunday. We picked up 2,000 more. If you guys are watching and you're enjoying the energy and you're getting at least a yuck or a laugh out of this or just enjoying the play call, smash that subscribe button. Here comes the opening pitch. Jackson going to miss the strike zone. It's going to be ball number 1. Let's get back to it. Ball number 1, 52,000. All right. I'm subscribed on all of my YouTube accounts, says Jamarta David. Thank you. This pitch going to be in the zone for strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here is Addison Barger, 0 for 4 today. The pitch coming in, and this one is cranked. This one is going. This one is going. This one is gone. Home run. Another one. This time, the Blue Jays say, nice try. It's not happening tonight. A home run for Addison Barger. Wow. Over the wall. That's a lot of home runs today, man. A lot of home runs today. This one, 414 feet, an exit velocity of 108. Did everyone for the Blue Jays get a home run today? My goodness, this is insanity. Here comes a pitch. This one going to be hit out to third base. Eugenio Suarez makes the play with no glove here. Out at first base. That's one gone. Okay, top of the 9th. It is 13-4. The Toronto Blue Jays just absolutely smashing it today. Absolutely crushing them in this game. Woo! Woo! That is pretty wild. Okay, so top of the 9th, the next pitch coming in. This one going to be hit. Pop fly out into center field. There's Julio Rodríguez waiting for it. That's out number 2. 2 gone. The Seattle Mariners have 9 runs to make up right now. Seattle Mariners got 9 runs they got to make up. Psychological crushing, says Mega Legs. I won a nice little 160 off $10 on this game, says Chris. Let's go, Chris. Tammy just subscribed right now. This is going to be another hit. This one is going to be a base hit. We get a runner on first. We get a runner on first, and that time it is George of the Jungle. George Springer will reach first base on a base hit right now. Looks like Tammy checking in right now. I accidentally found you since I can't watch on my TV. Though it's not a good game for my Mariners. It's okay. We'll be live for more. By the way, if you're watching this on a phone, you can always cast this to your TV, or if you've got a smart TV, you can find my channel on your TV. Gives you a much bigger screen to look at. Gives you a much bigger screen. Here we go, guys. Top of the ninth with 2 outs. This pitch coming in going to be strike number 1. Strike number 1 right here. Cal Homer cashed me on $500, says Silas. What up? I've won $1,000 to 5 bets on 5 bets. That's going to be a hit, y'all. It's going to be an easy play and an easy tag to end the top of the ninth. We go to the bottom of the ninth, guys. The misery will be over soon for the Seattle Mariners fans. Mariners fans, let's see if they can make the biggest rally and comeback in MLB history. I'm pretty sure this would be it if they did. Down by 9 at this point in the bottom of the ninth. I need 2 hits from Lukes. I don't know if that's going to happen, produced. What's going on, Ralph? Thanks for checking in. Cash me outside. How about that? Says Rev Green. Catch me outside. How about that? I'm still good. Mariners got 2 in their back pockets. They sure do. Honestly, I'm just so excited that CeeDee Lamb is coming back this week. I have CeeDee Lamb in like every league, and it has been killing me to be without my first-round pick. Without CeeDee Lamb, it has been brutal, man. Great game for the wallet, but still down about $30 for the month, says Gary. That's rough, dude. Sometimes it be like that, my friend. Sometimes it goes that way. The Jays still have to win another to get home. That is true, Scotty, because the Mariners can win the next 2 games, and then this series is over. All 3 games in a row happening in Seattle, my friend. Y'all think Suarez is going to hit a home run? Well, so far in this game, Josh Naylor, who is next up to bat, is 0 for 3. Here he is behind Josh Naylor. This will be the last time I bring it up for these guys. So Josh Naylor up to bat right now. Behind him will be Eugenio Suarez, who does have 49 home runs on the regular season. Pretty big regular season numbers. This postseason, though, just 1 home run would be a big deal if he could get one. And then, of course, Dominic Canzone may be the final batter of this game. We're in the bottom of the ninth, ladies and gentlemen. Rodriguez is on the mound right now to end this game. Most likely Disneyland experience. Who is your team? Let's see. Good night, Mario. I think it's safe to say that this one is over, says the Serious Moonlight. Thank you for checking in, Serious Moonlight. Batting stance is like a slob, but he does decent. Anything is possible. That's pronounced Lucas. Lucas. Oh, it's Lucas, not Luke's. Okay, thanks. Appreciate that, Scotty. Thank you for correcting me. Maybe when we have a live stream when we've got like 5,000 people watching, I won't sound like a fool next time. Thank you, Scotty. It's pronounced Lucas, not Luke's. I think you're referring to Nathan. Lucas? Thank you. Is it the 1st to 3? It's the 1st to 4. It's a 7-game series, guys. Seattle Mariners need to start just by getting on base right now. I don't know what he's doing with that baseball bat, but that's not going to help. There we go. Okay. All right, guys, here's the opening pitch. This one going to be swung at. This is going to be a base hit up the middle. So quickly, looks like the rallying shoes come out. Runner on base. We got a runner on base. A grand slam here. They'd still be down by 5, bro. This is crazy. A grand slam here, and they would still be down by 5. Still, that's a base hit. Here comes Eugenio Suarez. Here comes Eugenio Suarez. On the mound right now, looks like it's Mason Flahardy. Mason Flahardy on the mound here. Looks like he's going to step back for just a second, take a moment. It is not Rodriguez. It is Flahardy. So Flahardy, Takes a moment to refresh my page here. This one going to miss the strike zone. It's going to be ball number 1. Ball number 1. Eugenio Suarez up to bat. No outs here. Bottom of the 9th. It's a 1-0 count. Maybe the Mariners can do something here, but I doubt it. Strike number 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. Probably Seattle in 6, says Peter Sobers. We're going to do a quick rundown of football after this live stream, guys. It's almost 10 p.m. Ooh, this one going to be swung at. That's going to go directly back and into the face mask of Kirk. Ouch. That might have gotten him like right on the chin. Honestly, that face mask saved him some teeth there for sure. This will make it a 1-2 count. This will make it a 1-2 count. I prefer the graphics from before, says Sir Roberts. We'll have to do a poll here. We'll have to do a poll here and figure out which one the chat prefers. We will go back and forth here. I might just start doing 1 inning one way and 1 inning the other. Here comes the next pitch. This one going to be swung at. That one goes foul. It makes it a 1-2 count. Keeps it a 1-2 count. Nothing has changed here. A runner on first base right now. Enrique Iglesias is up, says Peter Sobers. Enrique Iglesias. Sir Roberts seems to like this view a little better, the more traditional view here at T-Mobile Park. This one going to be cranked foul again. Flaharty can't seem to get him to swing outside of the zone here. Can't seem to get him to swing outside of the zone. I think it's going to be Seattle in 7, says Sue. 7 favors T-Dot, I think. We'll see. Flaharty delivers. This one going to be high for ball number 2. It's a 2-2 count. Stooge likes the strike zone. Do you have 360 control? Can you shift from view from behind? Oh, yeah, bro. Check this out. I can go to the strike zone. I can get one that's called the action view. I'll bring it down just a little bit. Oops. This one's called the action view, so this will come in, and it kind of covers the entire field. There's also the batter view, so if he gets a base hit, Eugenio Suarez will run the bases, and this will track him and keep him there. But you don't get to see the strike zone so well. You don't get to see the strike zone really well here. Here it is. You can see the strike zone on the right-hand side. It's a 2-2 count right now. Flaharty will wind up and pitch. This time going to be ball number 3 here. So that's ball number 3. It becomes a 3-2 count now. Suarez taking his time here, not swinging at anything he doesn't want to. What about the rump cam, says Jack Bunn. Let's go Suarez, says Najee Harbin. What up, Najee Harbin? This one going to be, what is that? Are they going to call this ball number 4? I mean, that was a pitch, right? What happened there? Did he swing? Did he not swing? It was a full count. A pitch is a pitch. What happened? Why is there no call here? It was a pitch, right? That's ridiculous. Here comes another pitch. This one going to be a swing and a miss for strike number 3. That's 1 away. We still have 1 man on. Bye-bye goes Suarez. So Eugenio Suarez will strike out there. Okay, let's go to the strike zone. I think the strike zone is probably the most balanced one. We'll figure it out, guys. We're working on it right now. Focus on the beer and the hot dogs in the stands, please, says Alex. Honestly, a hot dog and a beer sounds great right now. Dude, I haven't had any alcohol in honestly, a week now. I feel pretty good, man. We've been exercising, trying to stay in shape here. Ball number 1. The booze has too many empty calories for me right now. And I'm in my 30s, dude, so, honestly, only if you can get me a hot dog, says Stooge. Thanks, guys. Here comes the next pitch. Oh, that one's in the dirt. That's going to end up being a wild pitch right here. Will advance the runner, so the Mariners get another guy to advance a little bit right now. A wild pitch, ball number 2. Haven't had alcohol for 13 years, says Jamarna. Honestly, it's not like I binge drink or anything like that, right? I'll drink a beer during a football game, and, you guys will literally sit here and watch me with 1 beer, and I drink that 1 beer for the entire 3-hour game. So I don't drink much, but honestly, 300 calories on 2 beers, if you do that 3 times a week, 4 times a week, you're adding a ton of calories to your weekly intake. This is going to be a fly out made right there by Guerrero. That's out number 2. That's out number 2. One more out will end this game. Sean saying, I'm drunk right now. All right, man, to each their own. To each their own. Peter Sober saying, must be thirsty. We got water right now. We got our water. We got our sparkling water. It's kind of our staple on this channel. I'm also working right now, guys, so I don't like to be drunk at work. I know other YouTube channels make their money by blacking out on camera. That's not me, man. That's not me. Here is Victor Robles going to swing at this. That will be a simple play, and this will end the game. Ladies and gentlemen, that will be your final score of the day. Final score here. Wow, 13-4 final. Crazy, crazy, crazy day. The first run of the game came off of a 2-run home run for the Seattle Mariners, and it did not get any better from there. In the third inning, Toronto had 5 runs, then a run in the fourth, then 2 runs in the fifth, and then 4 runs in the sixth, plus a run in the ninth. Just ridiculous. We do have ourselves guaranteed Game 5 after this win. No, not guaranteed Game 5. It's 2-1. If they end up going, right? No, they can still, yeah, we're guaranteed a Game 5 for sure. Getting 1 win means we are guaranteed a Game 5. For those of you guys who have not seen this graphic, we are guaranteed Friday baseball, which is pretty cool. We are guaranteed at least 1 game for Friday baseball. Wednesday, we now have a winner. The Mariners will lose 4-13. Crazy score. Another game tomorrow, and I will cover this series on Friday most likely if the Dodgers don't sweep out the Mariners. Okay, so someone asked something about football. Someone wanted me to go through a pick'ems here on football. I can do that with you guys. Thanks for checking in, guys. Hey, if y'all want to stick around, I'm still here. I'm going to hang out for maybe another 5-10 minutes with you guys, and then I'll head downstairs. But it's been a pleasure, y'all. Thank you for sticking through this one. I know this was a tough one to watch if you were a Mariners fan. I'm sure half the squad probably left around the 6th inning right there because it was a huge blowout game. I still had fun covering this one. Feeling pretty good right now. Thank you, Wade Ruddle. Much easier to see and better than all the info on the other channels. Thank you, Wade. Thank you very much. Please, NFL predictions for Week 7. Okay, let's talk about this, guys. My prediction here, at home, Pittsburgh Steelers versus Cincinnati Bengals. Bengals at home with a new Joe Flacco as their starting quarterback. Joe Flacco had 2 touchdowns against the Green Bay Packers last week. I still think that the Steelers are going to win the game. I think Steelers should win this one. Looking ahead to London, I'm going to take the LA Rams in this game. I don't think that the Jaguars, even though they play a lot of games in London, they're not technically home, even though they're listed as home. They're not the home team. I think the LA Rams should win that one. Bears versus Saints, I'm going to take Chicago. Browns versus Dolphins. That game seems closer than I think a lot of people will give the Browns credit for. And the Dolphins have actually been looking good without Tyreek Hill. But that defense, man, Myles Garrett is an absolute stud, bro. I don't know if the Dolphins are going to have real success in this game. I expect a low-scoring game out of this one, and I do believe that the Dolphins will edge this out. Okay, taking a look over here, I wanted to go Browns, man. I wanted to go Browns, but I personally think that the Dolphins should have enough to win this game. If Tua can stay upright, unless Myles Garrett gives him a career-ending concussion, which is also very possible, then I think the Dolphins can win this game. I'm a believer in Devon Achane. I think Devon Achane can definitely get a couple, and he's not going to be running the football. He's going to be making those catches out of the backfield, and those will be the kind of plays that are going to bust open the Browns here. Raiders-Chiefs. Sorry, guys. Kansas City's taking it. Eagles-Vikings. Santino's going to hate me for this one. I'm going to take the Philadelphia Eagles. Ooh, Panthers-Jets. The Jets are 0-6 right now. I think the Carolina Panthers will win that game. Titans-Patriots, I've been saying it, guys. By the way, the New England Patriots are the #1 team in the division. They are ahead of the Buffalo Bills based off of divisional matchups. So the Patriots sitting at #1 in the AFC East, I believe that will continue. Talk about a turnaround for Mike Vrabel and what he has done coming back to his home organization in the New England Patriots. This game also going to be better than I think a lot of people expect. Jackson Dart and Cam Scadaboo are pretty solid, but I do believe the Broncos will get the win there. This game, a monster matchup. Guys, y'all might hate me for this one. I'll take Indianapolis on that. At first, I was all in on the Chargers. I've watched the Chargers drop a couple of crucial games. I've seen the Colts be fantastic this season. I will take Indianapolis in that one. Looking at Green Bay versus the Arizona Cardinals. Cardinals are sputtering a little bit. There's some question marks around the injury report there for the Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to take the Green Bay Packers. I think they'll win by at least a touchdown. Cowboys, Commanders. I will be live for this game. The spread is like 2.5 points for Washington. I think that Dallas will win that game at home in Jerry World. CeeDee Lamb coming back. They did just take a big loss. That's not to say that the Washington Commanders' Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt isn't going to rush for 200 yards and Deebo Samuel isn't going to have 150 receiving yards. This is going to be a shootout. This is going to be 400 yards to 400 yards. It's going to be a 37-34 game or something crazy like that. But I think the Cowboys end up winning it. San Francisco 49ers versus the Atlanta Falcons. Brock Purdy still questionable. Mac Jones did not look good against Tampa Bay last week. I'm on the fence on that one, guys, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of injuries that the San Francisco 49ers are dealing with. George Kittle is still out. Tonjes has been good, but he's not George Kittle. And we're going to see Brock Purdy, if he does come back, he's going to be, 3-4 games removed. What kind of form is he going to be in coming back? I think my gut is telling me to go with Atlanta for this one. Sorry, Courtney. Sorry. Buccaneers versus the Detroit Lions on Monday Night Football. I have been super high on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but there's a chance that Emeka Egbuka is now going to be injured. There's not going to be any Chris Godwin. Mike Evans may be coming back from injury. So that, I think, is just a huge issue for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So their offense is depleted, but the Detroit Lions defense is completely decimated, bro. They have very little options left defensively for the Detroit Lions. However, their offense is pristine, and the Buccaneers defense is good to go. I'm going to take Detroit at home for Monday Night Football. And then the second game for Monday Night Football, I love the Houston Texans, and I really like the Seattle Seahawks. Both of these teams have the potential to win this one, but I am going to take the home team here. They retired the 12th jersey, number 12, for the 12th man, and I believe that the Seattle Seahawks should win that game there Monday night for the end of it. Anyways, guys, that's all my pick'ems for this week. If you guys have not done your weekly pick'ems, you get a chance to win $100. Dropping this one in right now. Falcons dangerous lately, saying long drive vids. For real, dude. For real. Thanks, guys, for checking in. Any questions, comments, concerns, short stories for me? I'm here, man. Talk to me. He's being interviewed now, says Peter Sober. Peter Sobers, what's going on, man? You're welcome. The Milad Gilly. I'm trying to find the Mariners game, says Karen. Karen, this game is over, my friend. Thank you for checking in, Karen, but the final score of this game was 13-4. Game's over. It is what it is. Aaron Judge like a worm from the game Worms from PlayStation. Interesting. Worms on PlayStation. That's a good one. You're talking about Earthworm Jim? Like Earthworm Jim? That's a good one. I will use your picks this week. I hope, honestly, I hope that I'm right on them. I'm actually hoping that you guys are right on them. I haven't had a single person take $100 from me at all this season, which is crazy. Like 6 weeks in and nobody has won the pick'ems just yet? Come on, somebody's got to get it here in week 7. All right, y'all. Game is over. There is your final score, 13-4. Toronto beats Seattle. Big win there. Okay, I'm going to leave this graphic up one more time here for y'all. Be sure to click on the link. There should be one in the video description one more time. I'll leave this in here for y'all one final time. That's all I've got for today. I am done for the night. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you guys tomorrow for Thursday Night Football. You've been watching Football Nation. My name is Mario Manuel, and until next time, let's effing go. Peace out, guys. Y'all take care.